Yo, Zed, what up? Welcome back to Judio Zed, and you cannot see me. I know. I'll have to close it and reopen it. It's so annoying. But how's everybody doing? First of all, how are you guys? Let me see if I can actually make it work. I doubt it, but still. Yeah. Ugh, I don't want that. I don't want to have to do that. Mel just doesn't like to work with this, so be right back, just a sec. Right, okay. You guys can see me just fine now, right? Apart from Twitch, which seems to not be working fine. Why are you doing this to me, Twitch? Otherwise, this is fine. Maybe keep the camera like this, maybe. What do you think, guys? Maybe? Yes. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna just lower the bitrate for a sec. Oh, never mind. Twitch started to work. So I guess I don't have to do that dropping the bitrate and then increasing it again thing that I do. It would really help if this camera would stay a bit higher up, though. Oh, that's actually better. I hate these. I'm sorry. I want to get rid of these, but I don't have somewhere to put them. Whatever. You're gonna get the blue side now. All right, so we're good to go. Let me make sure I can actually even see you guys, or the chat. I mean. I've put them on top, but for some reason they're not staying on top. So, yo, what's up, Beach, and yo, Bez. Okay, you couldn't find an easier way to say his name, I guess. All right, how are you guys doing? I'm not sure why the chat is not going any further. Let me find it, chat box. Yeah. It's just staying at one message at a time. Sorry, guys. I don't know why, but I'll keep it as it is. And last thing we need, I know. You're pretty annoyed about this, I know. But last thing we need is to actually make sure that we keep, or that we get our website right here open, so we can actually check out those real quick, those patch notes. I know you guys have already seen them. I know, but I haven't made sure to check what has changed, or the actual, even like the skills of the new characters that we got uniforms for, or pretty much got updated. So, greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. A new saga begins centered around the immortal beings who reside, blah, blah, blah. No, we've seen these. Sorry, I need the other ones, asshole. This one. Okay. Yeah, this is the right one. Sorry. Don't know why it gave me the wrong one. Say my name again. Rebaz. Rebaz? Isn't it Hunter? I was just reading what he has written. Sorry. Anyway, in this patch, you will encounter a young genius of prodigious intellect, the ancient god of war, and the leader of Olympus. New uniforms have been added for Hulk Amadeus Cho, known as one of the most brilliant minds of Earth, and Ares, the warrior who has ceaselessly fought in wars for centuries. Furthermore, Tier 4 advancement has been added for Zeus, the supreme ruler of Olympus with divine authority, and Ares, the god of war, proficient in various combat techniques. Agents, please download the patch, blah, blah, blah. You know, boys, please check my ID and give me some tips. Can't you just decide some stuff for yourself, bro? What the hell? Is it just me, or is Zeus a little piece of shit? Tier 4, my ass. He can't even get his potential unlocked. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's check out these uniforms real quick. So obviously they had the 50% off, human male justice, superhero speed. Very sad he didn't get any level 80 or anything like that. That is very stupid of them not to do it. He doesn't have a lot of chances to get uniforms anyway. Hello, man. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you guys enjoy the stream, by the way. I hope you guys will enjoy it. can't wait to see everybody here. So the tier 2 passive will increase guaranteed critical rate by 20%, ignore target dodge by 20%, and then increase skill damage by 30%, bonus damage by 30%. That's the self. The passive will apply critical damage increase of 25%. It will give him super armor, increase all defense by 20%, and then the old effect that he has where he increases his critical damage by 50% on critical attacks. So that's actually much higher than he used to have, I think. Got a problem with what? Yes, I do. Nope, need an instruction. Yeah, tell us. We can help, I guess. First skill, damage. Second skill, stun and damage. Third skill is going to be fracture. Immunity for 5 seconds. Damage accumulation depending on damage that you deal. It's going to be 1%. That's pretty nice. Fourth skill will have incapacitation, paralysis ignoring immunity, invincibility for 5 seconds, increase to all attack and defense by 30%, all speed by 5, critical rate by 30, and then damage. The fifth skill, it's going to have stun, decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 60%, ignoring immunity, a heal of 30%, and then increasing all attack and defense. So attack by 40%, defense by 30%, speed by 1, and decrease damage received by 30%. That's pretty much it for Cho. Sadly, he doesn't get any tier 4. Sad boy right here. Can't this hair just stay on this side, man? What the hell? No! What the hell? Just stay. Alright, Iris. Combat super villain. Oh, this is so cool. He can be a hero and a villain. I didn't know he became a villain here. Nice. Cho is just support for one Alliance Battle Legend day. That's pretty good though. Support is support, I guess. It's the passive, by the way, that applies to all of them. Oh shit, wait a second. I know that's the self. I was like, wait a second, that's actually insane as a passive. But it is actually the uniform effect, which will increase damage dealt to supervillains by 40%. Okay, that's fine. For some reason, I think I didn't read that. My bad. Okay, so Ares Combat Supervillain, very cool. Half price, of course. Alien Mail Order. He also has the only cancel Winter Soldier doesn't have. What do you mean? Oh, okay, so he actually complements with Winter Soldier, you mean? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Helpful, I guess. And he's speed now. He used to be combat. Right. Okay, so you can actually cover a couple of days if you ever need them, but obviously it's an old uniform. You wouldn't want to go to the old uniform still. So Ares is who we're talking about right now. He will increase chain damage by 15% when attacking, increase guaranteed critical rate by 25%, ignore dodge by 30%, and then the awaken skill will change the number of hits applied. And then when skill is cancelled the number of hits applied when the skill is cancelled has been changed. So interesting. Yeah, obviously with the awaken skills usually you cancel the skill. I think Cho has fracture or something. Okay, I get you. Right, so I'm not going to read the awaken skill. It hasn't changed. It's just the number of hits that apply after you cancel the skill. I'm not going to do that whole thing. So tier 2 passive will apply super armor, increase defense by 30%, increase skill damage by 45%, bonus damage by 40%, and then when you use skills, you get a 100% chance to increase critical damage by 100% on critical attacks. So that's why he's so good. Why so many ads? I'm not sure. I've set it to only apply them every 30 minutes. I'm hoping you get as many ads as possible, though. Give me money, please. Even though you're in India, you don't give me a lot of money. I'm just kidding. On a quick side note, which is completely unrelated, I was watching a stream from a creator that I really like, who reviews tech. It's called something about bacon, crispy. I don't know exactly. Like right now, I forgot his name. He rarely uploads, he doesn't do it super often, but he usually is a huge fanboy of NVIDIA, and he's the type of person that will be very happy even though something will be super expensive. He's going to be happy with his purchase, and, you know, I am kind of the same, to be honest. I haven't spent so much on this PC, and also ordering a 5080 Master couple of days ago, which might take a couple of weeks to arrive, and then I'll show you my PC finally fully finished, and it's gonna look perfect. Anyway, the whole point was I was watching his stream, and he actually having like 3,000 viewers, 3,000 subscribers, and actually a lot more views than me per video. He was getting about the same amount of people watching him live, so that was a bit of a confidence boost for me. So thank you guys for being here. That's the most important thing. Thank you guys for being here. Even though there's not a lot of people that watch me, you guys are always here. That's really helpful. Now let's move on to the passive. He will heal by 5% every second when he gets any damage. So the whole time that he's not at 100%, he will just start healing. First skill will apply stun and damage. You can move around with that skill, by the way. Didn't know. Ares is a great free to play. Yes, sir. Second skill will apply stun, fracture, and damage. Third skill will apply bleed, stun, and increase to all attack and defense by 40%, all speed by 5, and critical rate by 40. And lastly, damage. The fourth skill will apply burn, fear, and decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 50%, ignoring immunity, invincibility for 5 seconds, increase to all attacks by 45%, and damage. Lastly, our fifth skill will apply bleed, snare, silence, and paralysis, ignoring immunity, 100% chance for all immunity for 5 seconds, and then damage accumulation, which is going to be dependent on the damage that you deal. It's a 1% type of damage accumulation. It's really nice. Thank you very much, my good sir. That's why Hercules sucks. All these guys keep getting damage accumulation. He doesn't. That's why he sucks, bro. Anyway, tier 4 has been given to Zeus and Ares. Zeus will actually increase all element damage by 100%, so he doubles his own damage for 10 seconds. That's actually really good. Nothing defensive. Usually we also have some defensive abilities that get added, or defensive stats, but in this case, no, and I don't really care. The one for Ares will heal equal to 10% of the damage dealt, up to 10% of max HP at once. Okay, that's a 10% heal, I guess. That you could have just said that. Thank you. Can be activated again after 0.3 seconds, and it will increase character size by 30%, all attack by 150%, and defense by 150%. Okay, that's actually what I like to see. He gets more than double his damage. He gets his damage and a half added. In Alliance Battle, Ares can replace Gladiator for combat alien, Loki, Hades for villain alien, Mephisto for villain male, and he's good for combat villain. Wait a second, wait. So he can replace Loki, yeah, because he's a villain and alien, Mephisto for villain male, and he's also good for combat villain. Wait, is he better than Mephisto? I refuse to agree to that, I guess. I really would like that not to be the case, because it took a while to build Mephisto and spent a lot of crystals replacing his CDB, giving him judgment. Anyway, no better but cheaper. Okay, whew. Thank you. Sadly, I don't have a rage for him. I would love to, but when we get another one, I guess I'm gonna ask you guys again, who does get this rage? But most likely the rage will go to characters that are tier 4 instead of him being a level 80 for me, and maybe he'll stay level 80 for me for a bit of time, because I have other characters to tier 4, sadly. Now, we also got exclusive artifacts for Cho and Ares. The one for Cho will increase damage dealt to superheroes by 20% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. Increase damage dealt to supervillains by the same. The one for Ares will increase damage dealt to superheroes and supervillains, so it's the same, by 20% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. What the hell? How's your Black Friday sale going on? Just fine. I didn't have much to buy, just the new uniforms, and that was it. The tier 2 passive skill for Zeus has been changed from Zeus Wrath to Wrath of Zeus. Zeus's Wrath, yeah. It's a good idea that they changed it. Game Era fixes the level up materials for native tier 2 to tier 3 growth heroes in Epic Quest have been adjusted to include rank 1 BAM and Phoenix Feathers. We will look forward to active participation in the events, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You know what's going on. And we know, the events that are ongoing. We've actually been playing for quite a while now. It really sucked this time that we had the tier 4 selector behind an event, but at the same time we can't really complain too much because I mean, when you think about it, it's still gonna be on Black Friday. It's just gonna take a bit longer because it felt like Black Friday's events started earlier, but technically, you know, the actual tier 4 selector you'll get exactly at when Black Friday would happen. Let me just force quit this. Oh, maybe it's gonna start. Never mind. I thought it was gonna crash, so I was gonna force close it and restart it. I mean, but hey, brother, what's up? Yo, man, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. No, not that stretch screen again. I'm sorry. You'll have to learn to live with it. Did we get a? No. That had happened before. I thought we got a. I'm from India. Welcome, man. We have a lot of people from that place here, so you are completely welcome. I'm just gonna post a little link for Discord if you want to join. First time watching you, welcome, man. Hope you enjoy it. We're just gonna do Shadowland, nothing crazy, so don't get too excited, or do. Why not? Just subscribe. Thank you, man. Thank you. Getting the controller ready. Sure, we're not gonna start playing just yet. We have to upgrade some stuff first. So first things first, sadly, Odin has been a bitch up to this point. Look at this. Look at this guy. 65.47%. Just what the hell? If I get like 8% every time, that's looking like 4 more days till I can actually unlock his potential. And I actually used him for the tier 4 discount. Bro, how long have you been playing this game? 9 years now, I think. Just a year less than when the game got created. You called him Odin. Yeah, I do that. Sorry, I meant Zeus. Yeah, Zeus is a bitch, of course. Let's not have Odin catch like random strays here. It's not his fault. We'll upgrade her artifact if we can, if we get lucky. We'll upgrade Wolvie's last gear. That's cool. Thank you. What about you? How long have you been playing for? Let's upgrade this. Hopefully we get lucky and we get to next level. Nope, never mind. That will take a while. That will take a really long time. Alright, so we're done with Gene. We gotta go on Wolvie, go on his last gear, and upgrade it as much as we can. There we go. 2 level ups, not bad. I keep poking his potential with a stick and say, come on, do something. Oh, that's such a good meme. I love it. Where were you from, by the way? I forgot. My bad. Sorry. There's a lot of you guys. And your YouTube usernames are not easy to remember. Don't forget. Julius, don't forget. What? Forget what? Romania. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting, dude. Can't you change your username? That's mean of me to say. I'm sorry. Hey, let's actually crack this open because it's gonna get warm by the time I can actually start Shadowland. I'm from India. Yes, sir. For 1 year, 9 months, I've been playing this game. That's awesome, man. Enjoy. This tasted amazing. I haven't drank one since Monday. Trying to save a lot of money right now. Yeah, it tastes insane. When you haven't drank for a long time, it's amazing. You won't be checking my ID. Tell me what you specifically need so that I can start checking your ID. I can't look at random stuff. I'm gonna do something really quick. Let's get our rewards from story mode. I accidentally got some rewards a few days ago, so there's not gonna be a lot of chests that we're gonna open. Only 8, I think. There we go, 8 chests. Nothing crazy, I guess. Yeah, no. Okay. Also, I actually crafted all my combined all my Urus that were not important, like HP, recovery rate, dumb stuff like that, just so that I could get like 3 of these toughness audience blessings, and I got none. I wanted to get rid of that. It's one of the 2 days of dimension rifts that I have to clear to get those rewards. and it's only one that I have left. Maybe we'll get it today because it's on today's Dimension Rift, but I'm gonna do them later. I only got the 11 tier 4, and I'm going to take number 12 tier 4 from tier 4 selector. That's awesome, man. He's from India too, I think. Cards and tunes for support. I mean, again, when you say tunes, you mean like characters to build, or you mean uniforms to buy? You have to be a bit more specific. Apart from story, we have to do the swords upgrade, because last time we didn't. Or we did, but we didn't have a lot. Now we have quite a lot, actually. So let's go with a batch enchant. Pretty sure I'm not going to have enough space for all of them, but let's do it. Come to Delhi, bro. Alright. 2. And then last one. Come on. Will we finally get lucky and get this green sword finally finished? 3 survived, not a lot. Okay, 1 survived. Sometimes I feel like I should start using the green stones even for the fourth upgrade, but no, as you can see, we don't get super lucky, sadly. We'll have one last try. Okay, 3 survived again. And none did this time. Oh well, this is gonna take a long ass time to get done. Bro, you got bingo? I don't spend crystals on Secret Shop. I feel like that's a fucking scam. I mean, most of these events all around are scams. We should probably just get this world event done really quick. While we talk for a second, I ordered the most beautiful graphics card that the 50 series, out of all the 50 series graphics cards, I mean. It is worth only at 25,000 crystals spent. I mean, you have to have 25,000 crystals to spend so that it would be worth at that price. I've been happy enough to just save crystals as much as I can and get some from that crystal event. Did you guys get anything crazy? I only got 100 crystals twice, and the rest were 10 crystals. So in total, I got 1,800 crystals from the whole event. But you spent too much crystals. I was reading on forum that so many people down the Big O Key got some premium rewards, but you need to spend too much crystals. Yeah, pretty much. It's only for whales. 250 pulls and 100 crystal pull. Same deal as me then, maybe. Right? I mean, 1 crystal, which should be 1,500. No, actually, you might have gotten 1,700 in total. My bad. I don't know if the math is correct, but something like that. I can't wait to get my own Sharon Rogers at tier 4. This is very exciting. We get a little sneak peek of what we're going to be able to do later on. I'm just going to switch off the controller and switch it on again. Usually it has this issue, but it's an issue with the emulator, not really with the... Oh, it's connected. Yay, it works. I do have to change the layout of the key presses, or whatever you want to call them, the mappings, for the triple screen version, so that now, yes, it controls where I move. Super sad. Did you guys actually? So, what did you go with? Did you go with a tier 4 support, or did you go with tier 3 and transcending support? Hey brother, what's your actual name? So yeah, my name is Giulio, and Z or Z is but I like Z more. It's a bit nicer when you say together. Z is just the first letter of my last name, so Giulio Z. It's pretty easy. But yeah, I was saying that I personally went with the tier 4 support. I went for Zeus, of course, because he's the next tier 4 I am gonna upgrade. Tier 4 always can't imagine why you'd select tier 3 discount. Hey Julio, nice to meet you. So not Zulio, it's Giulio. So XH and then ULIO. Z is at the end. And that's the first letter of my last name. Giulio is my first name. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I had the same question, but one of the guys was like, yeah, if you're a beginner, you may want to transcend a lot of characters, or tier 3 a lot of characters. If you've saved materials, you can actually upgrade quite a few in one go. Makes sense, I guess. If you don't have a lot of tier 4 materials, you get a small discount, you get less benefit in a sense. But for us, we have, at least me personally, I have every tier 3, I have every transcended character, so for me it doesn't really help at all. If I go for that, I wish I could get this to stay like perfectly in place so you can see just the top of my head. Oh my god, I'll have to fix it. Give me a sec. Please don't fall. That's my biggest wish right now. Just don't fall. I guess if you have no tier 4 materials, the other discount is the only option. Yes, sir. Yeah, mostly for beginners, essentially. But even then, I would be like, better to just get tier 4s. Tier 4 materials. Bro, we'll check my ID. Sure. Remind me, guys, later or something. Or maybe now, I guess, because it's probably very late for you guys. Do you need anything specific or just to see it? Maybe remove the chat? Why? What are you guys gonna see if you don't see the chat? Because, I mean, the game is small because it's like ultra wide, ultra wide, right? So you either see my face, and that's as far as I can stretch it. So I decided, let's have the chat here. Why not? Okay, so let's see the cards first of all. Done crafting all the cards. This one is very close to being finished. Not bad, all attack there. What about this one that's done? All attack in here as well. Pretty jealous. All attack on this one. And this one you can reroll, so that's fine. And this one as well. Okay, so you're going for all attack and blue. Okay. What I need to change in my game? Pretty much the only thing that will help you the most is just cards being finished. But I can see you're working towards that. And it sounds pretty good already. Another thing that I could suggest, and this is just if you want, you don't have to do it, but in my personal opinion, it's actually very good. Needs the Luna card? I guess. But as a start, it's actually pretty good. What I would suggest is having actually 2 purple swords with 3 stones or more, 2 orange swords with 3 stones or more, and 2 blue swords. Okay? That would be my suggestion. And then you can slowly add one of these other colors only if you get like them at 6 colors, like 6 colors in total. Anyway, this is how I would do it, because having 2 purple swords would give you the max amount of energy damage, having 2 orange ones would give you the max amount of physical damage, and the blue swords would give you the max amount of instinct damage, so that's pretty good. You kicked my ass. Why? And let's see, character-wise, obviously uniforms are going to be a bit sparse in a sense that some of them might have some outdated uniforms. I get it. Obviously, not a lot of crystals doesn't help. Not having a lot of crystals, I think 4 stars of each sword is best. Then keep upgrading. Yeah, if you have 4 stars, maybe, but usually the way I did it when I was just starting was 3 stars, 2 swords for the colors that I mentioned, and then I would try to get the 6 stars and just replace one of them there, put another color. This is how I did it, and I got up to this point right here where we are just out of this green sword, which is the unluckiest color for me apparently in this game. I don't know why. It's taking insane amounts of time to, or like attempts to actually get it done. What's the next tier 4? Most likely Mephisto, but people are saying that Ares can be a nice and cheap replacement, so maybe Ares. Why not? But if you have a judgment, maybe Mephisto. Up to you though. In the end, it has to be your decision. But if you usually want to get tier 4, some expensive tier 4s done first so that you don't have to do them later, which is how I do it, then Mephisto. But if you don't really care about that and you just want someone that's going to give you a lot of help on your account, Ares sounds like a good idea. He can cover a lot of days. Ares only has some of the Mephisto days, not all of them. But still, he actually covers other days as well, which could be very beneficial for him. So could be a good idea to get Ares. I mean, if you don't care about the score too much, you can also unequip Ares' uniform and have him as a hero for some days. I mean, it's gotta be a good score no matter what, I would think. Before I forget, let's actually go ahead and check these new uniforms, because I have not seen them yet in action. Even the Ares one, I played the ranked battle without actually looking, because that's how nice of a guy I am. I don't cheat, you know. Let's go. Venom can do combat hero. I know, but if he doesn't have a Venom and he gets Ares tier 4, maybe it's better to use that than no one at all, you know. That was our first skill. Second skill right here. Pretty cool. Why does he have energy damage though? I mean, it feels like it's energy damage, but most likely it's all going to be physical damage here. That's our fourth skill. Feels like for now you do have distinct skills that you can cancel and you cannot cancel. So it definitely feels like you want to proc on the fourth, right? So you can do like boop, 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 and then boom, right? Pretty good uniform for this guy. I like it. Much better than the other one where you didn't know which skill to proc in. And this is our awakened skill right here. Was it this skill that changed, or was it the Ares one, which would change how many hits would apply once you cancel it? I don't remember. Well, nothing applied. You have to wait for this to start right here. Really? What the fuck? How long do you have to wait? Should I go for better cards or uniforms? I mean, cards affect your whole account. What the hell? Ares is 6th. Okay. This mic just doesn't want to stay in place. I'm sorry. Bro, what the hell is happening? Am I not getting the skill cancellation to actually even do anything? Is it actually this bad? Can you actually not cancel this? Pretty sure chose 6th is uncancelable. Yeah, it turns out, I guess. I mean, once Luna shows up, you can cancel it, I guess. But, wow. Okay, that's a bit sad. Not happy about that at all. Mr. Mike, can you fucking stay in place? Maybe if I get closer. Oh, camera has fallen. You guys didn't tell me? What the hell? It's a bit too high now. Oh no. It's either too high or too low. What the hell? Can't find a perfect place. I bumped the table. I hate you. And now there's no camera at all. Alright, we'll keep it here, guys. I'm sorry. It's fine. You can see a bit too high, but whatever. Okay, and the mic is actually staying in place, so that's very, very cool. Sorry, guys. Stupid trouble here. Now, let's go with... I'll go with Zeus, because we've seen what he can do, right? So, no need to check a lot of stuff for him. Just want to see the tier 4. And there it is. Wow, we saw the tier 4, guys. That's amazing. Bro, what happened to Crystal Collector Vault event? Still almost 2 days in remaining. How could be all crystals distributed? I don't know, like, I felt like there was a lot of crystals, and I was actually, throughout the whole event, I was thinking, what's going on here? Like, it feels like this game is not being played by a lot of people because these crystals are not being distributed fast enough. I thought like we had a lot of people playing this game, but turns out maybe no. And then boom, everybody took all the rewards. I know that there was a limit, but it felt like it kind of went a bit too fast at the end there. But yeah, that was pretty much our Zeus, I guess, preview, because again, only the tier 4 was added. Let's actually check Eris now. Let me see these skills finally. Let's see the first skill, which we can move around in. Okay, not a lot of time to move, but I guess it's fine. And it doesn't let you do much. It kind of tries to go forward, and even if you go backwards, it's gonna try to go forward anyway. Some said people created bots to claim crystals. Huh. That's pretty stupid. I mean, like, why does it matter? You're gonna have, like, random new accounts you created get crystals that you're not gonna use? Stupid, I guess. That was our second skill. Let's see our third. He's very mad. I love it. Let's see our fourth skill. And lastly, our fifth. Feels like the fifth can be cancelled. Is his rotation like 5 and then 4 and then 3? Is that how it should go, or is it cancelled onto the fourth skill? Like, where do you want to proc? Let's see his awaken skill in the meantime. Shouldn't change. I mean, it should be pretty much the same. Boom. But I also want to try this. Boom. And do the first skill. Yeah, pretty much everybody keeps attacking, so that's really nice. And lastly, so 6, 5, 3, delay cancel into 4, then 2 after the car explodes. Oh, so you do cancel in 4. So 6, 5, 3, delay cancel into 4, and then 2. I'm not going to be super strict about it, of course, but essentially cancel everything into 4. Maybe 2 as well. I don't know. Let's see our tier 4 ability. He gets huge, of course. That's what she said. Oh, actually 2 is not a bad idea because he does keep attacking a few times. Let's do that again. Become big again. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I can't help the jokes, so they write themselves. There you go. Very nice, though. Very nice. But according to my ID, what should be my next tier 4? I told you, man. Most likely Eris. Okay. So today we're gonna reuse Zeus. Before I do that, give me just a sec to try something. Usually there's a list of my Shadowland cleared, and essentially what I do is I just note down how many level 80s, how many, you know, tier 4s and blah 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 I have, and that's so I can figure out how many clears we have to do with tier 3 characters, with level 80 characters and beyond. So I just really quickly need to note down how many of those we have. So I'm gonna go by level and put this up again. There is not even tier 2 in my game. You can tier 2 him, or is he a shifter character? Shit. If not, then Mephisto, because why not? If you have his latest uniform, I mean. Right, so let me check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 8, that's 48, right? Yeah, so 49 with Thor. With when we actually tier 4 with a tier 4 selector, we'll tier 4 Sharon Rogers, so that's going to be 50 tier 4s, but for now we have 49. Level 80s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 8, that's 48. So we have one more level 80 than we had last time. Very cool. I have a Mephisto level 80 already with a new uniform. So yeah, definitely tier 4 him then. He's actually an expensive tier 4, so you're kind of going to be done with him. And next time he gets a uniform, you're just going to be able to get a new uniform and be ready. Yeah, Mephisto. It's not a bad idea. Tier 3s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Times 8, 56, minus 155. Okay, that's as it was. And lastly, transcended characters, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Times 8, that's 112. Plus 4, 116. So we have one less transcended character than we had last time. Okay, so now we have to do 20 floors with tier 3s out of 21 that we used to have to do. So that's going to be... Okay. One of them is going to be Thane on floor 34. And that's just going to mean that we're going to stop... when did we stop before? We usually stopped at floor 20. But this time we're going to stop at floor 19. Okay. By the way, bro, where are you from? I'm from Albania. Mephisto is the best PvE character in the game. Yes, sir. Yes, he is. Alright, so we're done for now. This will change again because we will have one more tier 4 next week. By next week for sure. And we'll have one more level 80, which is going to be a Zeus. So yeah, when we have one more of those, I'm guessing we might have to do one floor less next week. I would think so, at least. But for this week, though, at least, this is how we're going to do it. Are you going to skip me? I mean, you haven't told me specifically what you need. You said characters to build. So what do you mean? You said characters. So what do you mean by that? Do you mean new characters to build? Or do you mean uniforms to buy? Tell me. Oh, before I do that, let's not waste any character that we need. None of these guys got any upgrades, so we're good. But yeah, so I'm gonna do... Wait. I'm gonna do 18 floors and use Zeus on the 19th. Sorry. You see? I almost made a mistake there. So 18 floors. Just build good stuff, lol. Tunes for support, including uniforms and cards. I mean... Have you not got all 5 teams done? You told me you did, right? And about cards, just get at start, right? When you don't have a lot of stuff, any premium card, just craft it. It doesn't matter. Craft all 6 stars, then reroll them. You're gonna fix them later. For Foundation, I need the best at cheap. Yep, that's... So if you have five teams, stop getting support characters and build damage dealers at that point. If you ask me, if you have 5 clears for World Boss Legend, that's all you need. And for a long time, don't bother with anything else. Just start working towards maybe Shadowland. Just start building a lot of characters, because Shadowland can be helpful. You can either go for tier 4 materials with those tokens. You can go for maybe a CDP chest, up to you. Do you want PvE, PvP, or hybrid card set? Hybrid. Ooh, that's ugly. You don't ask me then. If you want a hybrid set or a PvP set, ask whoever else you want, but not me. Because I hate PvP. Luna and White Fox, zombies. Ghost Rider, then either Guardians of the Galaxy or... NA9 card? What do you mean by that? I got my Captain Marvel team done, but but alter on some of them. Said Captain Marvel is bad. Who said? If you started working on somebody, keep working on that character. Don't switch. Okay? Thank you. That was my TED talk. New Avengers 9 card for HP proc. Ugh. That's for PvP, isn't it? Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Okay? Disgusting. I wish I could get the new Avengers card, but isn't that super fucking expensive and difficult to get? You tell me, buddy, how can a free-to-play can switch it so fast? You can't. Just don't switch. Just build Captain Marvel. She's fine. Don't worry. The biggest mistake you can make as a free-to-play player or a beginner or whatever is start working on a character and listen to some dumbasses telling you, oh, this is bad. No, do the other character. Once you've done half of the work. Never stop it. Finish the fucking character, then move on. So, what my suggestion would be, again, I know you're working on cards. I know you want PvP as well. That's kind of stupid if you ask me. Because even I don't do well on PvP with my freaking builds. Because it's a dumb game mode. Because no matter how good you get, you're going to get paired against people that have spent millions in this game. I'm saying millions as a hyperbole, but maybe thousands. So it's not worth it. Just build for PvE fully. You have your 5 teams. Now build them up to tier 4. And while you build them for tier 4, just build characters for Shadowland. Get them to tier 2, maybe a tier 3 or Transcendence, but that's it. Don't go any further. Just tier 4 those 5 characters that you have put on your main teams. You're going to be super happy. Trust me, man. It's super simple. Don't overthink it. Don't try to make your account everything at the same time. It's not going to work. Yo, Future Parkon. What up? What's that emoji? I can't tell. What is that? Doesn't say, I guess. But yeah, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Everybody who might be new, please check out the link a bit higher above. You have a link to join my Discord. I post there whenever I'm going live, so just so you guys know. But yeah, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Bro, how do you look this game now after 9 years? It's at this point, there's nothing for me to do apart from just building the next tier 4. And my goals, instead of being very narrow-sighted or very short-term, being like, oh, I just want a tier 4 this character. Oh, I want a tier 4 that character. My goals now are, oh, I want a tier 4 every native character. And next, I want a tier 4 every support character, or every character that I have a judgment or rage on, right? And then support characters. That's how I do it. And that's how you keep your interest in this game. All cards are from 600 GBR tokens to chest, except the new Galactus card. Yeah, that I want that card, by the way. Gun Crescent, Baby, Spider-Man, New Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, still searching for the last one. Bro, how do you... Okay. And currently I got 2% Pierce, total of 6. My goal now is to get 12 million score on every ABL day. Even I don't get that on every day. But I get pretty close, actually. But that's because the way I build characters is alright. Because I have to build every character, as many characters as I can, just so, you know, I can use them on Shadowland, show them off here. I can't build them all, right? So I build them averagely. I get it on half the days. That's pretty good. Yeah, probably I am on the same spot as well. Let me just get rid of this. Twitch, you piece of shit. Takes 3 hours to even fucking do the report. Bye-bye, guys. My time has come. Bye, man. Thank you very much for being here. We're done with our auto floors. Controller died. Decided to switch off. But yeah, I think it's out of battery, so we'll get the cable. Alrighty. Thank you, camera, for following me. Bruh, I want you guys to see this. just search if you have an like if you're on Windows or whatever and you can actually search something while watching. Don't stop watching me, please. Thank you. Keep watching me. It's very important. I'm just kidding. So, bro, whenever I try to improve my swords, it's always ended up to 4 or 3 color. Yeah, that's why I did the 2 swords trick, just so I could have my max physical and max energy attack. And then it would take a long time, but at some point I got... I finally got... the swords that I have. So yeah, it's just gonna take a long time, but you'll get it. So we'll do it here. We'll put Zeus here. I mean, next week we'll have to remember to not put Zeus here, but you know the drill. There he is. Floor 19 with Zeus. And we have to find someone to use on floor 20 now. Nice. Slowly, so like another goal that I have, right, is I want as soon as possible, or well, it doesn't have to be soon, right? But I can't wait to finally not use any tier 3s at all in Shadowland, right? Do everything with level 80 characters and tier 4s. It's going to be amazing. It's already amazing, but it's going to be even better. I only got 2 perfect swords since they got introduced. I got super lucky. I got like 2 perfect swords in one stream, and then another one a stream later, or 2 streams later. So a week or 2 weeks later, I got actually super lucky. Then my 4th or 5th swords like took a long time. The purple one got very close a couple of times, and then I finally got it. But the green one has been insanely difficult. I don't know why. It's just super hard to get. There we go. Had to use a return rune on one. I used return runes on 2 purple swords, but I never got it until I actually got it. So yeah, I got it randomly, I think, without even using return runes. It's very difficult. The green one is being super difficult. So, before I continue, and I forget what I was going to say, guys, please go on a new tab and search 5080 Master Black. It's the RTX 5080 Gigabyte Aorus Master, the black version, not the white version. Bruh, it's beautiful, and it's gonna be mine within 2 weeks, because they said oh, I don't need to use all 3, sorry, just 1 character per floor. Yeah, they said 10 business days, which is basically 2 weeks. So yeah, pretty excited. Can't wait to put that on my PC. And I mean, essentially, it's not super like crazy compared to the one I have, the 3080 that I have, but the 3080 I have is actually very small in size. So I wanted to change it and get a huge card, but the design is actually so perfect for my case, because all my fans are like circular, but not the full circle is lit up. It's just a circle line that's lit up, which is exactly the same as the fans on that card. It's gonna be just perfect. And essentially, I just can't wait. It's actually insane. Power-wise, as I said, it's almost like double the performance that I have right now. So that's going to be very nice. Turns out I switched a few things around on my case. So for example, the fans at the bottom, I knew I had put wrong because I wanted the light to be visible. But now that I'm getting the huge card, they're not going to be visible anyway. So I switched them. I flipped them so that they work properly. And already my system is colder. Even this card is colder, even though it's a small card in size. And apart from that, I also switched it to be vertical, because when I get that new card, it's going to stay vertical. And the graphics card is even colder now. It's like, it's at, I think like 50 something degrees most of the time. Right now it's 50 degrees. It's insane. It's not doing anything crazy, but even if I had... wallpaper engine running, which I usually use at max, it would go at like 55 degrees, even if I'm playing something crazy, like huge games. It's insane. So it gets rid of one of the reasons that I wanted to get that new card, but again, it looks and performance-wise is going to be insane. Have you ever been in India? No. I've been in a lot of different places, but not in India. I don't think I want to go in India, to be honest. So I've been to Dubai for like 10 days. I've been in Greece for a few days. I don't remember how many. I've been in Italy, in Milan, for just a day, because there was a concert I was attending. I've been in France for like 3 or 4 days. Germany for like an hour or two, just switching planes, obviously. Your beach, what up, man? Riff, what up, man? Welcome. Thank you very much for being here, brother. Bro, come to India. Why? Why would I want to come to India? I would love to go to Japan. I know it's very fucking expensive though, and not as cool as it looks on anime. Like nowhere near as cool. I'm watching a new anime, by the way, called Hell's Paradise. It's actually very good. I suggest it a lot. I haven't finished it yet, so maybe it is trash. I don't know. But the first 4 or 5 episodes that I've seen, it's really good. What else? Have I been on any other place that I haven't mentioned? That I forgot to mention, I guess. I read the whole manga. It's good. Please don't spoil, though. I'm huge about spoilers. I'm actually very particular about spoilers. I do ban people if they spoil. Why wouldn't you come to India? You don't like India? There's nothing that I would like to really see there. That's the thing. I don't really have anything specific that I would like to see, I guess. I would love to go to the US. That would be amazing. But that's even more expensive. Even though I've gotten lucky when I bought a couple of tickets for my parents where they were just going to visit. I bought a couple of tickets for them. They were going to stay a week. And they never got charged for one of the tickets. So they had no issues. No one said anything. But they only paid for one ticket. There was no discount at the time. Nothing being applied. They just never charged the card. They actually put on hold the amount for the second ticket, but never actually took that money. So that was insane. That was really good. I don't remember much. Don't worry. Not going to spoil much. Can't do, lol. Don't spoil at all. Like, as I said, I'm super particular about spoilers. I get super mad, even knowing that it's going to be very nice. I don't know, whatever. Ticket duplicate glitch. Yeah, man, that was insane because that was like 1,000 euros per ticket. I think it was like 1,050, something like that. So that was a very, very nice amount to save when they actually had already planned to spend it. On 29, I haven't put someone here, I guess, or maybe Echo was here before, but I've used her earlier. So instead, we're not gonna have Airs here actually, because we're gonna check him out, reuse him, use him twice. You know what I usually do. So we'll just use Dr. Voodoo here. And sadly, I'm really sorry. I tried very hard. I actually, pushed this stream so long, and I still didn't get Odin's potential. Zeus's potential unlocked. I'm sorry. I keep, saying Odin whenever I mean Zeus. It's gonna take a while. They have that same kind of status and symbol and like the old powerful man, vibe about them that actually makes them, confuse them. But do you think India is unsafe? No, I didn't say that. There was this YouTuber that I watched, some guy that had gone from England to Japan, but crossing every country he could. I didn't watch the whole series starting from England, but I think I watched a lot in India, going through and trying to go through China, which was super difficult, super scary. Going through China, which was super funny as well. And yeah, even a little bit of when he went to Japan. But yeah, I mean, he went through India. It was really cool, but it's just there's nothing really that I would like to see. Yo, can I send you money without dollar endorsement or anything? Jupiter's potential? What do you mean about that? Arif, I didn't get you. We'll go with Hulkbuster here. Hey, are you mocking me with the Jupiter potential just because I'm mistaking their names? You asshole. You asshole. I messed up the rotation. You want to proc on the third, and I actually always use the third first. I always make that mistake with him. I mean, will the banks allow it? So you mean if you send money that is not dollars, like let's say if it's Indian rupees, would the banks allow it? I mean, it depends how you send it. Do you mean as a super chat? Do you mean as a Twitch donation? Do you mean as actual like bank transfer? I really don't know. It really depends on that, I think. This one we're doing with Spider-Gwen. Literally, you think there's nothing to see? Yeah, there's nothing that really interests me there. Bank transfer. I guess it should work. I don't know. But isn't, like, if you can use PayPal, you could use PayPal to send me money. I don't know. Yo, what up, man? Thank you for being here. Welcome. Are you new here? How are you doing? I hope you enjoy the stream. Let me know. Thank you to everybody who's joining, by the way. You're all so great. Floor 33. Actually, we might have replaced the character that we used here then. But we're just going to use Medusa here, because why not? Next floor is going to be Thane, who's going to be the 20th tier 3 that we use, marking the last tier 3 that we use for the week. We don't have PayPal nor anything similar here. Oh yeah, really? Damn. Do you know Second Commander? I think I do. Was he on the Alliance, I think? I think he was on an Alliance I was in, or still is on an Alliance that I am in, and I think he also was doing pretty great on Alliance Battle, and we were sending him support, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yar Blood, you from BD? What? We have Pioneer, but not many people use it. I'm still here, bro. Thank me. Of course, bro. You guys kept pestering me. When are you gonna stream? Stream now. So I can't be mad about that. Thank you very much to everybody. As I said, man, I'm not even seeing how many people are live right now, and usually that counter is not even accurate. But yeah, a lot of you. Thank you very much. Wait a sec. Let me not die here. Okay, thank you. Get back here as it was. So what I was trying to say is I know that it doesn't look like a huge number, but I actually was seeing somebody who had like 3,000 subscribers and would make content that should be more relevant than what I do. He would actually do review content for tech stuff. Something like Silicon Steak is his name. He's actually a really nice dude. And yeah, I'm from Bangladesh. It sucks here. Bangladesh, sorry. It sucks here. I mean, you should be able to, I guess. It's just gonna take a bit of work. You most likely will have to ask me about like bank details and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but I think it's doable probably. I don't know. It would really help out. I spent a lot of money on that graphics card. Oh god. Anyway, let's start our first floor after the first 35 floors. I learned this game by watching Commander. Whatever character he said build, I built without a question. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I also had someone who taught me a long time ago. Come to Uttarakhand. I'm not gonna say the names. Sorry, I can't pronounce them. Then you will see. You will come to visit over and over. I guess I just don't have even the money to travel, man. What the hell? I'm Baroque. Okay, I am Baroque. So any donation is actually appreciated, but I am broke. All right, so Nick Fury is next. Yeah, so as I was saying, that guy actually makes a lot of relevant content. I think I know that he has made videos where he has gotten a lot of views because of the type of content he makes. He buys expensive PC parts, and I was watching a stream of his where he was just building a PC and talking to the stream, and he got the same amount of people that I do live. So I was like, huh, okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm not doing that bad, I guess. It was a small confidence boost. I actually liked that a lot. So this time we're going to go with Pluto. Usually I don't really care about how powerful the characters are. I just go by whoever's at the bottom of the list, by the way, guys. So don't scream at me about, oh, you're using super powerful characters this early on. I know, but I'm just too lazy to change it. And yes, he is super powerful. You don't have to search, bro. Chill. Search on Google. I can later, I guess, of course. But make sure to join Discord, by the way, so you can remind me. All you guys, if you ever need something that you need me to check or want me to do after the stream, because there are some stuff that I have to wait for, I can't do them right on the stream, just join Discord and you can talk to me there. It's actually really cool. Are you on, so how did you find me, Zim? You want me to call you Zim or Goat? We used to have another player we used to call Goat as well. It was pretty cool. He was from Greece. Yeah, why not? Awesome. And also keep in mind, when you join this the Discord, you can talk to me there. And whenever I go live, I actually post there as well to remind you guys, because YouTube doesn't really work well with notifications. So please subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell, because it's definitely going to notify you. But yeah, just do it because YouTube likes it when you do it. But I'm sure it's not going to notify you. Discord will when I actually add you, so don't worry. When I notify everybody. Oh my god, Dr. Doom, are you not done yet? Oh, this guy, bro. So at this point, I'm guessing Dr. Doom is actually more powerful than Hercules, right? So Hercules would be the worst native tier 4, sorry, not native tier 4, but worst native that can be tier 4'd that I haven't tier 4'd yet. Not a huge pool at the moment. There's Zeus, Hercules, and Dr. Doom. So yeah, Zeus I'm going to tier 4 right now. And then I'm going to tier 4 Dr. Doom and then Hercules. Ugh, Hercules. Ugh, disgusting. You're the next Cinegaz, bro. Keep going. Thank you, man. Little known fact, by the way, I have been shouted out by Beast without him even being able to say my name. But there was a time, a long time ago, guys, when we would get the test builds, right? And one day I was just very fucking bored. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I usually do on Shadowland, right? Like this. But on the test build, because why not? I was bored. I wanted to play. And I went pretty high, and I was right the whole list here on the test build. And he was like, oh, shout out to that guy, man. I mean, shout out to that guy. I can't do his voice. I'm sorry. I don't mean to mock him. Shout out to that guy, man. It's pretty crazy. I'm not going to, though he has crazy potential. Hercules sucks. Yes, he does. I mean, I think just skip Hercules. I'm going to tier 4 every native. I'll have to do him. I've done Daredevil, Elektra, so what can I do? No, I haven't done them. They're not natives. Sorry. I've done Magic, Weapon Hacks, X23, who are actually pretty trash. How is MFF now? Is it really dying? I don't think so. I'm having fun. That's the thing. This type of game is a game you can actually, or you should actually play on your own. Because going and doing PvP content is just trash. you can never compete. So as long as you're enjoying the game is not dying. Easy as that. The test build stopped when players got mad because of card crafts and reforged CDPs were hella costly. I'd get Luna and Carnage before Hercules. I know. But he's going to be the last one. After I'm done with him, I am going to work on those characters because they also, like, as at first, I wasn't really sure. I was thinking I would go with, after being done with all the native characters, I would go with support types and then the strong characters that I wanted. But I was thinking, you know what? I keep getting disappointed or feeling kind of bad that I have a lot of characters at level 80 that have rages and judgments, but I can't do much because, you know, they are just level 80. So what I changed on my mindset was, okay, I'm going to finish my native characters because they are expensive. And when I have them, I can just buy uniforms for them and don't have to worry about building them once they get good. I have them built already. They just get the uniform and they're amazing. But instead of going for support types first, because of the fact that I have a lot of supports already, I could just get the characters that I have on the game with rages and judgments upgraded first and get them to tier 4 first, and then go to the support types. I think that's going to be better. I'm going to feel less annoyed about upgrading the newest characters and not being able to give them a rage or a judgment, and most of my characters at tier 4 not having those cool CDPs because I just avoid tier 4ing them like an idiot. So yeah, that's how I'll do it. I play this game only for PvP, bruv. I mean, yo, dude, I think that's very stupid. I mean, not what you're doing, but I think PvP is very stupid in this game because there's a lot of people that spend thousands of dollars and there's a lot of people that don't. And the better you do on PvP, the harder enemies you get or opponents you get to beat. So not really worth it. A return on investment is just really crap on PvP. So if you're saying, oh, I'm going to build my characters really well so I can get crystals every week, a lot of people are building them much better than you, and you're going to have a shitty time trying to get those rewards because you're going to keep losing. Anyway, that's the way I feel about it. So again, this game is about you playing it the way you want. So yeah, for sure, if PvP is what you like, amazing. Can't complain. Game has potential, especially when the MCU movies do very well. Yes, sir, that's very true. I remember Infinity War. We got like 2 updates out of the same movie. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. That was when we had the most amount of players at the same time just playing this game. It's really cool. What the fuck? PvP is shit. Yes, it is. Task, Fury, and Cyclops are the only supports worth tier 4ing in my opinion, unless you need specific Will Boss Legend plus stages. Yeah, I mean, they would help. Not them, but just supports in general would help on World Boss. And that was my mindset. As I said, my mindset has changed, but that was my mindset originally. But I then was like, wait, you know what? What I'm noticing is that even though I can go maybe a bit far on those bosses, I usually end up doing stage 1 anyway, because I want to do them as fast as possible. I usually do them while I'm still at work. The last hour and a half that I'm at work, the reset happens, so I have some time to actually do them. So I want to do them as fast as possible, and I do World Boss at stage 1 anyway, so I'm like, maybe it's stupid to build support types. I'm not even using them. So yeah, it would be way more worth it to actually work on those characters first. And then in the end, yeah, sure, later on, after I'm done with the characters that have rages and judgments, you know, I'm not going to have anyone else to tier 4 anyway, so support types it is. In PvP, characters get devalued as new metas get released. Without PvP, how would you farm crystals, bro? Stark Stash. I mean, I get like 60 crystals anyway from timelines, so I'm like, yeah, that's a good help. Maybe not 60, I'm just being funny right now, but I don't know exactly how much I get every week. And apart from that, you also have the shield support, which gives them a free refill, and this is coming from someone who used to get that, and I was like, wait a second, I'm paying a lot of money. So I stopped, and yes, even after getting the refills, I still wasn't going high enough. So for example, if you were getting like 140 or 160 crystals weekly from Timeline, just when that happened, automatically you had to pay to get those crystals, because you're not paying, you're going to refresh less, you're going to have less fights, less score, you get less crystals. So automatically they lower the value of Timeline Battle just with that update, if you guys remember. Of course, let's not talk about how every update those metas keep changing, like you said earlier on chat. I don't play, but I remember it being shit. It doesn't really provide as much crystals anyway. Judy is a star creator. He gets a lot of crystals for free. I'm not a star creator anymore, but yes, even when I was not doing really well. Unnecessary to play PvP. Just Timeline Battle Team gets you the most crystals. Anything more is very little value unless you like PvP. Star Stash is the GOAT pack. I buy 3 or 4 months of Star Stash. It will be enough for Black Friday. Spend $90 to get 1950 crystals now with a discount. No. Wait. No. Even with that, I would still not reach VIP 12. That's so funny. I wouldn't do it, of course. It's a lot of money. I'm not retarded. But I was like, okay, wait a second. This is funny. Or 126 to get even more. Would it give me enough for VIP 12 though? I'm not gonna do it. I don't have money. I'm like super broke right now. Especially with that new GPU that we're waiting to get. Yay. Spend $3 to get 900 crystals. Hey, how about just buy the fucking stash and just be happy with it? Fiance will get the 3080. She does have a 4K TV, which apparently has some issues. I should actually look into it. She didn't really tell me, but yeah, it keeps like switching off on its own. But yeah, I'll definitely check that. And yeah, if I can get it to work, she can actually play stuff at 4K. She doesn't like any crazy looking games, so the 3080 should be fine. So like, she has played a game like Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. It's a really nice game. I haven't played it myself because I've seen her play it and I kind of know the whole story. But yeah, I mean, it should be able to play at 4K, because what she used to have to do would be to just pretty much lower the resolution to 1080p, which is kind of She has a 1080 right now, so 1080 is a nice card, but yeah, not for 4K. I don't play anymore, lol. Well, did you get the $9 pack for 3,300 crystals? No. And the early stash? No. Definitely get the early stash? No. I don't want to. I'm only getting... Bro, like, I'm super fucking broke. And even if I had money, I wouldn't spend it here. Because even just with the Stark stash, I have enough crystals for every uniform on every update. I actually got surprised that I had enough crystals to get the Epic Quest Deluxe pack for the Olympus Epic Quest. That was very surprising. I thought, okay, surely I'm actually going to be out of crystals now. And I'm not going to have enough crystals to buy uniforms or anything like that. They were very generous. They did not give us any uniforms at first. They only gave us the deluxe for the Epic Quest. I was able to get the deluxe, and it gave me some crystals back. Even after spending some crystals to refill Timeline Battle, because I did the whole Epic Quest before even the reset hit, so I did it super fast. I still had enough crystals to buy the deluxe. I bought the deluxe. It gives you some crystals back, of course. And I had enough crystals to get the uniforms for the mid-month, and I still have crystals left. So yeah, if you just play every game mode and you get the Stark stash, yeah. What? How many crystals you're farming nowadays? I don't actually count them, but I guess I had some... Obviously, I had some crystals left over from the previous update. The whole thing is, if you... haven't played for a while, there has been like a change has happened in this game where they don't give us as many uniforms anymore. So it feels like we don't have to spend a lot compared to what we used to spend before. Obviously, the uniforms are much better than they used to be, but we don't get a ton of them, right? At least that's how it feels like to me. I might be super wrong, so forgive me if I am, but it feels like I'm not spending as much. So the crystals that I get from Stark Stash are enough for me. To get more than like early 2021, I don't think we get more. We just spend less. And something that does help is the only time that I actually spend apart from the Stark Stash is we do get more from the Stark Stash, by the way. We get more upon purchase and daily from the Stark Stash. So that's true. But apart from that, we don't spend a lot. And as I said, what was I going to say? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Only 4 units per update, plus it takes longer from update to update. Yes, it's very true. So yeah, it feels like I can save up enough and don't have to buy as many. So it's been pretty nice. Not very stressful at all. Oh, I was going to say that the only time that I spend apart from Stark Stash is when the seasonal uniforms appear, the ones that are paywalled. I spend $20 or $18 with the website that gives you a discount, just so I can get the special offer for agents twice and wait for the free tokens on the check-in, and that's pretty much it. I get the premium uniform and I get some crystals to have or to save for when I need them. Lol, and I was about to ask, hey dude, if you were a beginner and could spend $300, what the fuck you buying? Nothing. Nope. I'm not spending. I'm really sorry, but this game is pretty nice right now. You don't have to save a lot to get all the uniforms, especially if you are a free-to-play player and you don't get the Stark Stash. If you are able to save some crystals, you can get away with maybe buying 1 uniform per update and making it count, right? Just getting the best uniform of the update and just saving up, building only that character, getting them to tier 4. And then obviously, yeah, building other characters and just, you know, the ones that are good without uniforms and just building them for Shadowland, of course, sure. But yeah, you can definitely save if you want. Whew, okay, that was a lot of explaining, but I hope it made sense. I'm really sorry. My brain right now is just pretty much 50-80, 50-80, 50-80, 50-80. The whole time I'm like 50-80, 50-80. Well, what if I come back but have to catch up because I'm starting from 0 and you had to guide me for the best purchases? Sure. But yeah, I would say maybe if you are going to pay the Stark Stash, it's going to be easy. You just avoid, or just if you want, you can buy old uniforms. But you could also get away with just avoiding buying old uniforms and just buying the latest uniforms every update. It should be enough crystals, and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be just fine. I mean, I've been able to keep up with the game ever since I lost my star creator status. I haven't gotten any uniforms anymore. Any crystals anymore. Free crystals. And I've been fine. That was my biggest worry, because I was like, you know, it's going to really suck for me because I don't live in a country where I can afford, you know, just buying a lot of packs to get all the uniforms. But that's around the time they actually changed gear, changed how they were doing things and started to give us less uniforms per update. So I was very happy about that. Stark Stash, 1 year Stark Stash, 3,300 crystals for $9. Then save your money for seasonals and sometimes CDP on Equipper, less than $300. But the thing is, I am talking about starting from 0 though. I deleted my old account, so I have a lot of catching up to do. Do you though? I mean, do you need the deluxe packs? Do you need all those characters? Just build the latest characters. Get those latest uniforms. You're going to have just as much fun on this game as everybody else. The only reason why you buy deluxes and those types of expensive characters is because not all of them, but some important characters there are PvP metas, right? And if you don't care about PvP, there's no reason to actually get them. Yay. Stark Stash is £4 here. For me, it's $4. It would be 4.5 or maybe even 5 if I kept it as my Albanian account. Like, if I kept it as an Albanian account, it would be very expensive. But on my phone, I have set the country as US. Somehow, I don't know, on my Google account, but it doesn't follow me here for some reason. So the price is actually $4. If I would be on the Albanian account, it would be a bit more expensive. Where the hell are the daily perks? Yeah, look at this. This is $5.5. And in my on the US region, it's $4. So it's like $1.50 more expensive. And it doesn't make sense because the Albanian lek has gone higher in value compared to the dollar. Not that we are higher, but we are higher than we used to be. So the dollar costs a bit less for us now. So it would be the same as having to spend more money to give them the same amount, or give them even more than $4. So if I spend what I used to spend for $4 in Albanian lek, if I spend that amount, they would get like maybe $5 out of me. But they want $5.5. So that would be, yeah, it's super stupid. I don't know. I want the US price. I do it like that. I never buy from this emulator because this emulator is on the Albanian account. And yeah, I just buy on the US account and I live happy. Zeus is pretty good for AB. Rest are skippable. Now, bro, a lot of catch up to do, like having fully crafted cards, CDPs to be able to do everything in the game, PvP only, and get all the rewards. I know. I'm not gonna debate you on that, or, you know, I'm not gonna refute that. That's actually very true, but that's part of the fucking game, isn't it? Like, when you actually get all of that, there's no real goal left. Like, there's not much else to do. So, in a sense, that's the point of the game. So actually prolonging that stage of the game is actually what makes the game fun. Once you get all of that, there's not much to work towards. So depends on how you think about it, right? So if you like the grind, that's the grind. That's the part that you enjoy. If you don't like the grind, then yeah, it's going to be very annoying till you get there. But maybe just don't play the game. Don't come back. If you've deleted the account, yeah, it really will suck. I would never come back to this game if I lost or deleted my account, because it's been like 9 years of this. Hell no, bro. Okay, so Falcon is next. Enjoy the farm or struggle to either push AB scores or face the PvP trash. I know. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm just gonna be very happy with that 5080 though. As I said, this 3080 now is actually very cool. It doesn't heat up at all. But I still feel like it was used when I bought it. It doesn't look crazy good. It looks very sexy, of course. It's like the metallic look of the Founders Editions. But it doesn't have all the ARGB shit that I love. So that's going to be a huge plus when I get it. But yeah, twice the performance, it will mean I can actually, I don't know, stream, have my NVIDIA broadcast effects here, where it will apply it to the camera, to the voice, without slowing down the graphics card, having Wallpaper Engine running at the same time. So right now I have paused the Wallpaper Engine because I don't see it, but it does affect the stream or the GPU, so I have to pause it. By the way, why aren't you a star creator anymore? What happened? I don't know. Randomly they stopped choosing me, but most likely it's because of my views. I don't get a lot of them. It's fine. It's your fault, guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, basically, I'm guessing if I had a higher viewership, it would have been better. Me don't like it. Me want to get it all fast. I see you are telling me be smart and don't play the game or spend on them. Yes, sir. I have bought this PC and, you know, all these PC parts, very expensive, just so I could play PC games that are free, right? I don't spend on PC games. I guess you need to do more vids about MFF per month. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, to be honest, what's the point of being a star creator anymore if you're not going to get the test build? Ever since they stopped doing that, I was just getting... Pretty much all I was doing is just getting free crystals. That's it. There was no point. So, it didn't really affect me much. I thought it would, crystal-wise. Even that was not necessary, as we can see. It was nice to have that surplus so that I could mess around with maybe rolling for CDPs of Rage once in a while. And I did have a couple of fun times where we got 2 Rages back to back with 1 pull only. Not 10 pulls, 1 pull, and then another 1 pull. And it was both Rages, and I went insane. That was cool. But yeah, apart from that, I would most likely try to spend them on the all new, all different card. That really crazy card, that the Avengers one is so cool. But it's fine. It's not super necessary for me. So yeah, I've been doing just fine without it. What if I do come back? Can you provide guide me to spend? Sure, man. But my guidance will always be get the latest character. Get the latest uniform. That's it. I've noticed that about myself. Basically, I enjoy the game more when I get the latest stuff. And that's all you need to do. You're always going to have just an easy time with most of the game modes. Are you getting Rage discounts nowadays, though? Rage discounts? About what? I'm not farming, if that's what you mean. Wait, did I actually ever play with Silver Surfer at tier 2? Sorry, at tier 4? Phylavel at tier 4? Sorry, what the fuck? Shalabal at tier 4. I guess we're gonna reuse Shalabal as well, just because I'm not sure if I did last time. So I'm gonna reuse Shalabal and Ares this week. Next week, on the next stream, we're gonna reuse Zeus and Sharon Rogers, because she's gonna be tier 4 and Zeus is gonna finally be level 80. Maybe even close to being tier 4, but I don't think so. I don't think we'll have enough materials to get him to tier 4 yet, even with the discount. Shayla balls. Obviously, with the cards and CDPs, though, you need crystals and stuff for them as a beginner, like buying legendary battles and deluxe packs. Yeah, legendary battles are very worth it with those rages. That's true. I think you'll do just fine. I have a friend who actually only plays mostly whenever there's new... whenever there is an event about a tier 4 selector or a tier 3 selector or a transcend selector. For like 5 years, he would only show up on those events. And right now, he has an account where he can do every world boss that he has unlocked. And he can do them easily. And he can do GBR. He has worked on cards randomly here and there. And his cards are actually pretty good. His Luna card is better than mine. But he doesn't care. And he plays only on those occasions. And then after the 5 years, he started to play quite a bit. Like every day almost, but then he stops. So yeah, even if you do it like that, you're still gonna be fine. Look at this. He has skipped 2 days. So this is him, right? These are his cards. Look at this. It's not crazy. I get it, of course. It's not super crazy. But yeah. It's for someone who doesn't play anyway. It doesn't look like his Luna card is better than mine. Actually, never mind. Sorry. But look at this. He does have a good amount of energy damage, a good amount of physical attack, good amount of cooldown. He's doing fine. His account is fine. And he doesn't have a lot of characters because he doesn't play. But he has more than enough. He has 6 tier 4s. He enjoys the game whenever he wants to play. That is just anniversary and Black Friday. Yes, he only appeared for those times of the year, got those free stuff, and left. And then once in a while, whenever he was bored, he would just start the game, work on a few cards, and just leave. We don't want to wait 4 to 5 years. I want it all in 3 to 6 months. I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's what you can do even without playing, let alone when you play. You can actually build a lot more characters than that. I was just giving a super extreme, example. So don't be super caught up on every word I say. Get the meaning behind it, you little shit. I don't know. I think you can do really well even without those expensive stuff. Maybe at first, so then later you can get those as well. I don't know. Depends on how you want to do it. If you want, you can just skip spending on anything and just get them first, get the deluxe first, and then start buying uniforms on Black Friday and stuff. Could work, could be a good idea. Fire attacks won't work, so we'll go with Hulk. And he can play. I think we can make an arrangement. Tell him there's a guy who's ready to play with your account every day, and he can play occasionally too. Right. I don't think so, my friend. He has linked that account with an account that he uses for everything he has, like all his social media. So, not happening, brother. Not happening. Also, that would be a bannable offense. That is not allowed on the terms and conditions. That is actually something that can get you banned. Alrighty. Now we're doing this one with Gladiator. Imagine tomorrow Zeus gets his potential unlocked. I'm going to be so mad. Because I did say that I would wait till tomorrow, and if we wouldn't get his potential, I would do the stream tomorrow. But I was like, you know what? Let's just do it now. They won't ban you, Lamau. Yeah, if people report you, they will ban you. Like, they can be lenient up to some point, but if people report you, they'll be forced to ban you because it's not allowed. Bro, after I'm done crafting cards and having a good amount of CPs, I will be only buying the stash and some packs here and there. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's what I do. Guys in high-ranked alliances always play each other's accounts. I know, which is why I am very mad about that being a thing, because rules for thee, not for me, you know? There was this alliance a long time ago called Akatsuki, and they used to compete a lot with an alliance called Korea for AB stuff. The guy who taught me the game was one of the players on Akatsuki, and he even gave me an account once just to try for fun, that they wouldn't really use a lot. It was the time when Apocalypse actually was the best for combat villain, like a really long time ago when he first, got the update. So a long time ago. What happened was Korea got very mad and went to the headquarters of the Netmarble company and got some people from Akatsuki banned. So yeah, and for what? For piloting. And what do they do now? Korea gets pilots on their accounts. Rules for thee, not for me. There you go. Essentially turning into a casual player like you, I just want to fast track the stuff, I know, but sometimes it's fun to actually build up the account. Like, I miss that shit. 2017 era. Yeah, a long time ago. When I started, basically. Entry mode, Heroes of an Advantage. But it does take a lot of skill, I gotta admit, because at the time, even though I would get to play the same account, I would get a crappy score. Like, I would get maybe 1.1 or 1.2 million, while they could get 2 or 2.1. It was very, very difficult to get those scores. And the device you used also mattered, because it would affect the timing of the skills for some reason, or of the proc. He had an S7 Edge, a Samsung S7 Edge, and on his phone, the timing was actually really good. In Korea or something, they used to get like a very specific phone, because I don't know, it was slow, and I think you could actually apply more skills in one rotation. Like just very stupid stuff like that that could be exploited to increase the score. So yeah, it was a lot of interesting stuff going on, but I will never forget that Netmarble did that and destroyed a whole alliance for something that the other alliance would do. But obviously that other alliance was in Korea and is a Korean company, so you know. Crybabies, my friend, crybabies. Thank you, Mephisto. You're amazing. I should have left him as the small version because Daredevil is a hero, so I actually did less damage that I could do. But oh well. People say others get 2 million more AB scores than them when when others pilot their accounts. Yeah. You will also quit if you lose your account, lol. Bro, starting over when you were somewhere else is mentally different. You get it though, because you will quit if you lose the account. Correct. Yes, that's why I also said a path you could take would be to also just not play. Like, don't start playing the game at all. Just enjoy it from afar. Either play for fun and wait and just slowly build your account, or just look at people playing, I guess. This is something that I have done when I had a crap PC, where I would just watch people play GTA or whatever. Spider-Man games, which usually were PlayStation exclusive and stuff. And now that I have a good PC, I still watch people play because I don't have a lot of time. Or, well, I don't watch people play, but yeah, no, I just don't have a lot of time to play, I guess. The only games that I play are like multiplayer ones, like Battlefield 1. Whenever I play with some friends, we get to enjoy that shit. And rarely I do play some cool games. Like I really miss what was it called? Fuck. There was this Hi-Fi Rush. I really miss it. I started it. I was actually streaming it as well. But at some point I had to reset my PC, and I just never tried to check if I still had the save file. Another one that there's a few games that I have left midway through playing because I had to reset my PC. That there was like Ratchet and Clank, Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't checked and seen if those saves files are still there. Maybe when I get the 5080 I might try, because those games will run better. There is something weird with my 3080, and I think my upgrade will feel even better than what people say, because people say the 3080, so the 5080 is like about 60 to 80% better than the 3080, but I think for me the difference is going to be insane, because I got this 3080 used, and there are some very weird behaviors that it has once in a while, especially when it comes to games that have ray tracing or DLSS involved. Like, for some reason, DLSS doesn't help me, where it should actually help me. It doesn't help me for some reason. And ray tracing stuff actually gets like very weird artifacts on the hair of characters. So I think there's something wrong with the GPU because it was used. So I guess I might be wrong, but I feel like in my case, it's going to be a very good performance bump. Especially when trying to stream a game that I was playing, as long as it had ray tracing or DLSS active, the stream would get very laggy. It was insane. I had to lower like settings a lot to even get them to be watchable or less laggy. Like watch you weekly, lol. Yeah. How is Wilbus Legend now? How much has changed? Well, I was an ABX Pro back then. I used to get the highest scores with Luna Snow on her days. Luna's still meta after all this time. Yep, I know. Yeah, I can't wait to actually get Luna to tier 4. I think once I'm done with, Zeus, and I almost said Odin, by the way. Once I'm done with Zeus and I'm done with Dr. Doom and Hercules, so that's still quite a few months, I guess. Once I'm done with all that, assuming there's no mutants that get their tier 4, because mutants always get tier 4 first for me. I'm sorry, huge fan. Once I'm done with all that, the first character I tier 4 manually out of any character I would like to do would be Luna, because obviously she's pretty crazy. And then other characters as well, but Luna most likely would be the first one. But it's gonna take a while, because as I said, Imagine Annihilus gets tier 4 next. Nice. So yeah, so unless mutants get tier 4 in this game, or another native shows up on the game, I will finally be able to tier 4 whoever I want. And it would be characters that have Judgment or Rage already equipped, so that I can actually freaking enjoy them, right? Instead of building characters that don't have them and be like, oh yeah, he would be really good if I had a Rage or a Judgment now, but I can't actually give them one because I don't have one to give. Yay. And if I come back, she's gonna be first. Yeah, she isn't in the selector. Sad. On the tier 4 selector? No, she's actually premium. Obviously, she wouldn't be there. Oh, one thing that I'm doing, by the way, is I'm actually not tier 4ing characters that are on the selector, because it's actually very nice for me to actually get some free tier 4s once in a while. And for me to maximize the value of a tier 4 selector, I have to avoid tier 4ing those specific characters so that I can get them through the selector. Pretty good. I'm going to be covered for like 3 years. There's quite a few characters on that list that I don't have. So, and I will not have till I use the selector on them. So that's really cool for me. No way a paywall would be in the selector. Yes, sir. Next anniversary, the tier 4 selector could be updated. Would be updated? I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. But personally, I don't think so. I don't think they would do that. It's already a good number of characters that is there. And usually the way they do it is they give it to characters that a lot of players have already tier 4'd, and only beginners would get to take advantage of it. But thankfully, like the smart person that I am, definitely for this reason, not a happy accident, I already foresaw this, I swear, because of the fact that I kept tier 4ing mutants and native characters mostly, a lot of those characters I haven't tier 4'd, so I can actually use the selector on them. Like for example, Sharon Rogers, she would be a top character to tier 4, right? But I haven't done it because I had other characters to tier 4 for a while. So she gets to get her tier 4 through the selector. Tier 3 and Transcend Potential selectors get updated every anniversary. I don't know. Maybe, I guess. She would still be the first because I still select her from the 6-star premium selector you get for free as a newbie. Yes, sir. They contain characters that are 2 years or older. Oh, interesting. We'll have to see then. Remind me when that happens so we can check if we were right or not. Male hero. Yeah, Gambit it is. Cool. How does the Mega Tier 2 advancement ticket work again, and how often do you get them again? I think you just need to get a character to 6 stars, and that's it. You can get one every update, or maybe more than one, depending on the events. But you can usually get one every update. It's actually very easy to get that. And you also get a Mega 6-star ticket every update as well with the Future Pass. So you can get a lot of those premium characters leveled up if you can unlock them. Anniversary would have Star-Lord, Gamora, Miles, and Spider-Gwen in tier 4 selector. Shit, okay. Can you please go on Discord and just send me that message? Because I want to avoid tier 4ing them as well. Just in case that happens. And then if it doesn't happen, then we will know. And I can tier 4 them, next anniversary. If I want to tier 4 them, I mean. But yeah, please don't forget and send me that message on Discord. This guy's insane. Thank you, Deadpool. He actually also fell because of the explosion, even though the explosion didn't happen. Probably some more, but I can't remember the other native tier 1s who got tier 4 that year. At least though that list, please send it. And then maybe we can check later, I guess, or if someone else knows, you guys can help. Because, as I said, I am avoiding tier 4ing those characters that would be on the tier 4 selector. And if there are some other characters that I am not accounting for, it would really suck if I tier 4 them manually and then they show up on the selector. I'll feel pretty bad. Thank you. All right. Now. Okay, as long as they're not a mutant, they're fair game. So a lot of them are mutants, but not at a Morlock. As much as I love monsters, bro, it's been just a week that I've just been working out. Not every day. Like, I've worked out 3 times this week, and today I think I will work out as well. And I haven't drank a monster for like since Monday, and this is the first time I drink because I'm only gonna drink per live stream. And I've noticed my freaking tummy go down, and I can see 1 row of abs, and today I could see like 2 rows of abs. I was like, very cool, because I do have really like a really nice 6-pack, but it's hidden under all that. Not really even fat. It's like it's not even a beer belly. My fiance says it's inflammation from snacks and especially sparkly drinks, which is usually Monsters and Pepsis and stuff that I would constantly drink every day. So I'm saving money that way, and I'm also slowly seeing my tummy go down. That's very cool. Yes, I do say tummy. Shut up. You could just go to Silence Vibs and check who got tier 4s in 2023 for that selector. Sounds like too much sugar. Yeah, could also be the case. The mid and lower are harder to get. You can get the upper ones easily. No, I have them all. It's just they're under this belly. I do say that because I used to work out a long time ago as well. It's not like I'm just starting to work out now, and my muscles usually don't go down, so I don't work out a lot. My arms are usually still just big enough. But the only difference right now, I'm doing the same workout that I used to do before. The only difference right now is that I'm just not drinking these bullshit anymore, or very rarely. So this is just going down, and it's going to show the abs finally. And I know that I have them because I used to do like very heavy workouts for abs especially. There's this machine that I used to have on a specific gym that I would go to, which is where you sit somewhere and you have this freaking machine that you just kind of pull down like this. It had like 125 kilos as the max that you could set it on. And I would set it at the max, and I would do it just fine. And I had to rely on that machine a lot because I am very tall, and there's a slight like unevenness on my length. So what I mean by that is my legs are actually very long compared to how long my upper body should be. I am a tall person, but like my upper body could have been a bit taller for me to have good balance. And to be able to do ab workouts easier. So if I'm doing exercises where you sit down on the floor or lay down on the floor and do those ab workouts, which are amazing, sadly they are very difficult for me to do because I have longer legs than I should, or shorter upper body. At least that's how it feels like to me. And even those bench workouts where you just lay on the bench and they are kind of, you know, slanted, and you get up and do the pull-ups, not pull-ups but sit-ups. I used to love doing them there, but I get like back pain even though I'm doing ab workouts. So yeah, it's not bad form, it's just like I get back pain. Using that machine, I had no issues. It would never hurt at all, and I would love to have even higher weights that I could actually set there so that I could make it a bit more difficult. But yeah, I know for sure that I have a lot of abs down here. It's just very hidden. and it would be really cool to finally get rid of this fucking belly. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Everybody does. Upper ones come fast. You will have to cut your calories even further to get the mid-lower ones to show, trust me. But yeah, I don't have fat. Like, this belly is not fat. It's actually just bloat, or the sugar from what I eat, or like what I drink mostly. So that's going down super fast. Like, it's been just a week and 2 of the rows are showing just because my belly is going down. Just because I'm not consuming that shit anymore as much. So I don't think I'll have to create them. I just have to make sure they show. That's all. I hate training abs though. Exercises suck. Back and legs rock. Yeah, most of the exercises I do are, arm related, so bicep and tricep. A bit of chest as well. A little bit on the back ones, where you kind of stay and you kind of stay looking down and you just start, pulling up a weight. They're pretty nice. But yeah, I don't do a lot of back exercises because I don't have a lot of back exercises I could do at home. Even though I could think of some, it just would take a long time. And I usually like to work all of them out on the same day and just do this as often as I can, almost daily. But yeah, if I would do a lot of exercises, I would have to split them in days, which is what usually people do, but not me. I pretty much do bicep and then the hammer one, which is basically still kind of bicep. And then I do one that goes like this, right? I raise them up. And then I do some for the neck, which is just keeping the weights and just bringing them up like this. I do my favorite exercise, which goes like this, and I pretty much do the tricep this way, I think. And oh, I usually would raise them like this. I've forgotten to do those. Like, I usually would raise them in front of me like this. I can't show it really well because the camera is very close. But yeah, that reminded me of an exercise that I used to do and I can still do. Nice. I see you do full body, add variation, and just do them a few times a week. I want to do them as often as I can, like almost every day. You know what the secret as well is? Which has become very difficult for me to do because I don't have stuff to watch. What I used to do was do them while watching Family Guy, while watching South Park, while watching The Simpsons or American Dad. Trust me. Depending on the episode, depending on the jokes, it's gonna work really well because you're gonna be laughing and trying to keep doing your exercise and doing your set, and not fucking letting your muscles let you down and failing the fucking set you're doing right now. And that's gonna make your muscles even stronger. Like, imagine hearing a fucked up joke on South Park. Of course it has to be South Park, and you're fucking raising weights, one of your hardest exercises that you do, and you still have to keep that going, because usually when you laugh your muscles kind of tend to let up and you have to kind of stop, or else you're gonna drop your weights. But I used to do that without failing, and it was very, very helpful. As funny as it sounds, it's very difficult. But yeah, it's been just a week, and it's already very cool. This, I'm considering it a cheat day. Whenever I stream, it's going to be pretty much a cheat day, but I don't mean a cheat day where I will buy a lot of random shit that's like all full snacks. I just mean one monster just for the stream, and that's it. Can't relate. I train to failure in the gym. I used to train on a gym, but yeah, I don't have people to go with. Plus, I don't have time anymore. If I add gym to my schedule, I will never see my fiance. Like, what the hell? Like, we go to work from morning till 5:30 or 6 p.m. And if I go to the gym, that is going to be like an extra 2 hours. So that's going to be 8 p.m. ish. I get home and then we will eat and then sleep. That's it. But yeah, not good. And even worse when it's January, even worse when it's February and March, because where I work, February and March, we have to work Saturdays as well. It's really fucking annoying. So where I work, January till April, we have to work till 6 p.m. instead of 5:30. And February and March, we also have to work on Saturday. So, it really sucks. Well, I got the full upper abs showing all the time, bulking or not. Even when I'm cheating on my diet all the time, upper abs are very easy to pop. That's fucking nice, bro. Have you ever seen that picture of PewDiePie? Bro, I was like fucking surprised because he randomly showed up on a picture and he was like fucking ripped. He was insane. I did not expect that. You can quit MFF and go to gym instead. And with the changes that they've made to the game overall, I can actually finish all the dailies by the time I go out of work. So from 4 p.m. is when the game resets now. 5 is when it resets later on when the time changes. But 4 p.m. is where it resets. And if I'm going home at 5:30, I have an hour and a half time to actually do my dailies. And it's more than enough. I can do everything. And then around 5:30, I start story mode. And when I get home, it's almost done. So pretty much I get everything done by that time. But yeah, like, how crazy is PewDiePie's fucking arc, bro? Like, he got pretty much the perfect life. I mean, couldn't have happened to a better person, to be honest. I liked him a lot. He was really cool. And a very nice person. But yeah, like, he got the perfect ending, essentially. Especially for a YouTuber, because YouTubers usually go to hell with the amazing choices they make, you know? No sarcasm involved at all. I don't know why I'm saying sarcasm. Almost Irish. Sarcasm. Sarcasm? Yeah. I think I said it right, guys. I'm sorry. Come on, Gene. Let's do this shit. I love how the game fucking lags because of the amount of like animations that are needed to generate. To get generated, I mean. I really hate Netmarble for not making a PC version of this game. What did he quit? I mean, because essentially he did everything right, in my opinion. He was never a piece of shit. He had a lot of people's support because he was just a nice person. He married who he loved. He, you know, what's the word? He retired early, in a sense, like even from YouTube, because he was done. There was no need to keep working. He had all the money he would ever need. And he makes videos once a few months whenever he feels like it, when he does some very weird, dumb new project. He has enough time to do anything he wants. So for some time he got addicted to learning how to draw anime style, and he got really good. And then design, and he was really good at designing. I think he did go to school for that. I think he would used to work for marketing at some point, I think. But then he got good at programming a bit. So he, for example, now has built a pretty crazy PC or server, whatever you want to call it, with a lot of expensive parts. And then he said the N-word once on stream. I've said it many times. I mean, for him, even for him, I feel like it would have been fine because he's from Sweden. He's not from America. He's never been on a place where it matters. Like, for me, I'm from Albania, bro. We have never had that being a discussion or an issue for us because it has never had anything to do with us. So I can say it. What's going to happen? Nothing. Wow, not even posting once a week. That's some serious money to have. Yeah, he's loaded. And like he even turned off like the memberships, because he used to have the memberships to give some value, and he turned them off because he was like, wait a second, I actually still have the memberships on and I don't upload, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm taking them off. Like, he doesn't even let people, pay him at this point. Never been an issue here either. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, basically it doesn't, like, he got like a super crazy PC build, and he's like automating a lot of stuff for his house. He's also like trying to get rid of Google in his life, which is very difficult to do. Like, if you know your accounts, Google is everywhere, and they are everywhere and listening everywhere, of course, which is, what he's trying to avoid. But, he learned to code because of that. Maybe he's not crazy, but he can code enough for him to pass what he needs to do. It's actually really cool. No one gives a shit. Same here. It's getting very, very annoying, though. There's a lot of them showing up in Albania. I'm slowly about to become racist. Oh, man. Especially having a fiance really is annoying and scary, knowing that she goes outside. I know it sounds like I'm some fucking caveman, but I don't mean like she shouldn't go outside. I mean, I'm scared for her, knowing that what kind of people exist in the streets. But yeah, like, it really is scary. I want that to not be an issue. But yeah, here in Albania, it doesn't fucking matter. I know of someone that a friend of mine knew, was hanging out one day, and there were a couple of black people, walking by. But one of them had this skin condition where they had some white patches, and he told him, like, are you slowly getting your rights back? And I was like, dead, bro. I was on the floor. That's so funny. And there's nothing they can do, because Albanians have a reputation of being fucking killers. Obviously not all of them, but there have been a lot of Albanians related to gangs and shit. So a lot of Americans or Africans or whatever, they know, and they are fucking scared, as they should be. How are taxes in Albania and living cost? Living cost is shit. It sucks. In Romania, I would be more scared about the locals. Yes, sir. Same here. Same here. But yeah, definitely not scared. It's just like they are not tough. They act tough against women. That's the point. I mean, everybody does, because they are cunts. But either way, when you get uncultured fucks on this country. But yeah, it's very expensive. Like, rent can be 400 to 450 euros a month for a blah house, right? Like 1+2 or something, 2+1, I mean, sorry. And not really big. 2+1, that's a small square foot area. And that's a lot of money if you think about how our wages usually go. I think our wages on average would be, the average would be 600 euros and maybe 800 euros if you're on a good job, or if you're on a really good job, maybe you can go to 1,000 or a bit more. Say the values in USD, man. I can't, because usually euro has been exactly the same as Albanian lek-ish. But in USD, I'd have to add some money, so I don't know how to do the calculation off the top of my head. But yeah, 400 euros would be like $460 or $470 maybe. I don't know. So you have to do the conversion. Isn't euro about the same as USD now? Well, let me check. Just a sec. Let me do it like this. So 100 Albanian lek to euros is 1.04 euro. So yeah, we are still doing fine-ish. And now to USD, to USD, it's 1.19 USD. So yeah, it's actually very close to euro instead of dollars. So if I go 1 euro to Albanian lek, it would be 96.65 Albanian lek. If I go 1 USD, it would be 83.93 Albanian lek. So yeah, the US dollar has gone lower. So this year or two ago used to be different, or a while ago it used to be even more different. So for a long time when I was growing up, it used to be that $1 would be 120 lek, and €1 would be 140 lek. £1 would be like 160 or even almost 200 lek, which is quite a lot. But now, yeah, it's not like Albanian lek is much higher in power than them. It's just higher than we used to be. So for me, it feels like Albanian lek is actually doing really well now. So yeah, I mean, essentially, it's easier for me to say it in euros because the difference is much smaller than if I say it in US dollars. But yeah, it's very expensive. It's very, very expensive. Especially if you consider the wages, essentially. Like, it's getting this very annoying boom of just getting foreigners to show up here. Rich foreigners to buy houses and create businesses or whatever, and poor foreigners to take those jobs that students usually would do, like for example a waiter or something. There are Filipino people now coming to working here, other people as well. There's a lot of Italian people who come here, especially in the area I live in, because there's a school that's Italian and they come here to study, plus maybe their family members come as well to live with them in the meantime. Or there's retired Italian people that come here to buy a house and leave easier. It's very annoying. I guess super difficult and expensive for us, and I really hate it. Like, I love how people that live in America are like, oh, it's really hard here. You have to work every time, and for you guys it's easy. And then they never think about the fact that it feels like it's easy for us because we get days off when they're visiting so that we can entertain them, and they feel like we don't work, but we work just the same, just to survive, while they get to like have a long ass fucking vacation, almost a month vacation here. Like, it's annoying as hell. It's super annoying. But yeah, we basically work really hard and can barely survive while they get to enjoy everything. Especially if you're thinking about like buying expensive stuff or stuff that's luxury, like tech stuff, for example. That's what I'm going to mention because that's what I know really well. If a 5090 is like $2,000 in the US, it's 3,700 euros here. So it's almost $4,000 here. Why? Because basically you get a 20% tax added just for the part to be imported in Europe, and then another 20% tax added on top for the part to come from Europe to Albania, because Albania is not part of the EU. So yeah, we get double taxed, bro. Like, what the fuck? Plus we have to pay taxes here as well, so that's another 20%. So I'm not even fucking thinking of that now that I think about it. So yeah, it's very, very, very nice, guys. It's super, super amazing. I thought Albania would be less expensive than Paraguay. I can't fucking say it. Paraguay? I can't say it, I'm sorry. I haven't heard that word said in a long time, so I'm not gonna even attempt it. Lol, kurva. What's that kurva about? It's kurva. With an U, not an O. But usually Slav people say kurva. We don't say kurva. I mean, we have it as a word and it means the same thing, but it's not something we use a lot. Same as you spell Uruguay. Paraguay? I don't know. Kurva. Is that how you spell it, bro? You're from Romania. Shouldn't it be with a K and with an O? Like you? Is it Albanian? Yeah, it means bitch in Albanian. But we spell it as Kurva. Or without the A at the end. Kurv. In Armenian, we spell it with C. Oh, nice. Nice to know. Hey, guys. We keep learning here. Obviously, we learned the wrong stuff, but we learn nonetheless. Same in Armenia. Yeah, it's a word that a lot of Slavic countries use, and Albania, because Albania is not a Slavic country, but we are surrounded by them. So they used to be us, and now he's gonna be very mad and start some fucking long ass text about how no, Albania wasn't that big before. But yeah, Albania has gotten fucked over the years. In the Balkans, yeah. Balkans is a better way to say it, I guess. No taxes on foreign income and only 10% of their own currency. Paraguay is in South America. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. We have a lot of fucking taxes. This is what you get when you vote for a prime minister that is socialist and promises free shit. All you get is taxes and shit becoming very expensive. And New York voted a mayor who did the same thing, and all they're gonna get is taxes. They're gonna get what they deserve. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I'm gonna use Ares now. I don't have any other combat types, so whatever. But yeah, we've been screwed by our very socialist guy who thinks of free stuff, but we don't get any free stuff. We just get a lot of higher cost, bruh. That 100% of critical damage is very cool, though. Imagine if he was actually tier 4. Whew. But yeah, Albania has really gotten fucked over the years throughout the different wars and battles, because essentially every war would happen in Albania, whether, you know, people like to admit or not. It would happen in Albania because it's kind of like a good spot to have a war on, and surrounding countries would be like, oh yeah, we took over this place, so let's keep it. On one convention as well, they were thinking of basically, when one of the wars ended, they were thinking of basically just taking land here and there, all the countries just getting part of Albania. But a letter that was sent from an Albanian guy to like the US president at the time, or whoever that was, like Winston Churchill was the one who actually saved Albania, because they said, you know, Albania is actually its own country, so shut the fuck up and fuck off. But look at how small Albania is now because of those wars. Low PMs lie always, for sure, especially if they promise free shit. Especially if they're socialists. Yes. All that means is basically gather as much money as you can from the people and keep it for the government. That's why I'll be going to Paraguay when I pay almost no taxes to make money online. Do you make money online currently, though? UK minister, not US. Oh, Winston Churchill, yeah, he was UK. Fuck. I know my Albanian story so well, guys. But you get the point. And that's why our language is not actually related to any of the places surrounding us. Little fun fact, I guess. So, or if you wanted to give me some money. Yes. Come on, Thor. Here you go, buddy. They resist fire or they don't resist fire damage, but I think the lightning should still be strong against them. Yes, sir. Alright, so here it doesn't have any requirements, so we'll go with Black Widow. Perfect. I really hate when BlueStacks does this. Like, it keeps those little white dots on the screen. Like, it makes me feel like I want to just switch off that feature altogether. But I don't know what causes it and how to fucking fix it. I have a question. Is Black Widow a villain with this uniform? I don't think she is, right? Not yet. If I did, I wouldn't be in India or Bangladesh, or would I be worrying about the bank stuff and asking you about it? You mean you don't make money yet? Black Widow is always a hero as far as I know. Yeah, I think she was a hero with this uniform. I just was kind of confused about her not doing insane damage, but just good damage. Let's check just in case though, because I got curious right now. Not there. Here. Yeah, she's a hero. Good. With my research, I understood that you need to have passport and $2 endorsement to make online gaming purchases. What's a dollar endorsement though? What the fuck does that even fucking mean? In other countries, you only need a bank account and done. Yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't even know what an endorsement would be, let alone use it and do it, you know? What the hell? I mean, technically in my country, you can even get like a student account, like a student internet card, which is basically you open a bank account without being 18 yet. Maybe you have to be like 16, I guess, because you get your ID at 16. But you can open a bank account and you have 0 commissions and you just put money in and you spend them. It's kind of like a card that you can recharge. It's pretty cool. I used to have one of those. That's how I actually got... I'll use Shalabal here. That's how I got my first purchase in this game. My first Stark stash. That's how I got VIP 3, I think. I think I went directly for VIP 3 instead of VIP 1. Anyway, where the hell is Eris? I think he's down here. Where the hell is he? There he is. Okay, so Eris is selected and Shalabal as well. Good, so we'll go with Shalabal first. Oh, why did I do that? And we have only 1 floor left. After that, we're going to use Eris. You need passport for online purchases? Yep. Some countries are fucking retarded. I mean, isn't that how it's slowly becoming with other countries as well? Like UK, for example, where you need a passport or like you need an ID for everything. Like everything. Doing anything, like logging into any website. Oh, we have to make sure you are old enough. Ha 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 ha. I swear that's the real reason. We don't want to track you and make sure that you're not voting for the wrong thing or thinking the wrong thing. Oh, hayo, hana. I forgot how to do it. I haven't done it in a long time. You are definitely fucking late. These are the last 2 floors, bro. You are always late. You wouldn't know because 95% of the world doesn't require a passport, nor has a system like dollar endorsement to make online purchases. Yeah, but what is it? What is a dollar endorsement? Do you have to like create a Facebook and just post an endorsement about the dollar? Say like, dollar is very good. We like that currency. Is that what it means? I endorse the dollar. I think it's very good. Haha. There goes our last floor. Lighting element attacks won't work, so that's perfect. Eris doesn't have lightning damage. We're good. Heroes always come late. No, that's the police, bro. Heroes should come on time. Heroes should come. Sometimes never come. Maybe that's what she said. I'm making a small mistake of starting with the 3rd and canceling it immediately, even though it was supposed to be a delayed canceled. We're still doing fine though. This is a lot of damage. I like it. A huge difference compared to Hercules. Lol, no, you go to the bank, show them you have an NID and passport, and tell them do dollar endorsement because I'm gonna do this. So, just to understand, you're saying you should have a bank account where you use it in dollars? I don't know. Because here in Albania, I know that you can create a bank account and you choose if you want it to be in lek, in euros, in dollars. So is that what you mean? Also, by the way, we should get our last tier 4 purchase, tier 4 material purchase here. We're done for the week. Next week we get to buy them again in 7 days. So do I have to do Shadowland on Sunday next week? Can you guys do the calculations? Even if you buy $1 deal in a mobile game, yeah? I get you. Yeah. You can't buy nothing without all this. I mean, just do it. You have to do it only once, I guess. Unless you have to do it every time. You're like, oh, I have to endorse this purchase right now in dollars. It sounds very funny when you say it like that. I endorse the dollar. Dollar is very beautiful. I love it. You have to post a picture on Facebook. You kissing a dollar. Oh boy. I think tier 4 material wise, I'm done with everything from the game. So basically, I'm actually only ones that I'm done. Yeah, just do it, I guess. I'm very close with this. Where, ooh, let me do this actually. Whatever, let's just fucking donate them. I keep asking for them and then I don't donate them. But I just want the tokens to be able to buy soul. I have 1,700 soul. No, wait, no, that's not what I mean. I have 2,288 soul, 2,356 carbonadium. It definitely won't be enough to tier 4 Odin, especially with the amount of life seed that I have, which I'm sure will all go towards his skills and still will have a lot to still gain. And the universal books are gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Zeus, I'm sorry. Zeus is who I mean. I'm sorry. I keep saying Odin. But yeah, the universal books are gonna fucking suck. I might need to go to the bank again to load money in the account. I ain't getting a credit card because I don't trust myself, so I'm getting in debt. I'm getting a debit card. Just say old man God. Boy. Yeah. But yeah, it should get me pretty far with his gears, but not definitely not gonna be done with him. I think there's like a cost thing on Thanos Vips website. Let's try it. ThanosVips.money. Who has that website? It's such a good website. I love it. Tier 4 cost. Native tier... Wait, no, Odin was a native tier 2, right? So, to gear up... Wait, where are the skills? And also I can send you money if our country doesn't allow super chat, lol. I also have no, that would be PayPal. You don't have PayPal. I can give you my bank IBAN, whatever. You can transfer money, you know. Isn't it Pick Chode's website? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know everybody here, so my bad. It's so small. Why is it always so small? That's what she said. $250, $550, 1,000. So I need like 1,550 a life seed for all of them. So I still don't have enough for the skills. And then, oh, it was right here at the bottom, I think. Yeah, that's correct. And then I need 1,400 for the tier 4 advancement. So that's going to take a while. Apart from that, soul wise, we're maybe halfway through, but carbonadium wise, yeah, that's going to take a while. But yeah, actually, when you think about it, you need a lot more soul when you actually tier 4. So yeah, we're definitely not anywhere close. Obviously, I'm not taking into consideration the fact that there's a discount that's applied at the moment. But yeah, who are you going to tier 4? Zeus. the guy from Reddit who posts leaks. I don't know him. But I know that we get data mines here, so that's really cool. You can't legally. You can't just say, oh, he is my friend, I'm sending him money. The country is shit. When are you leaving so that you can donate? When is someone else going to donate, by the way? Donate to your guy. I'm so sad. But yeah, I'm very far away to being able to tier 4 him. Without a discount, I don't know, maybe, what's a 20... So let's say we need like 7,000 of each of the materials, even though I'm sure we need... So I think we need like 6,200 soul and about like 7,000 or more carbonadium. So let's see, 20% times 6,200. That's going to be 1,240. So we need like 5,000 soul, maybe a bit less, because that's like the most you could have to spend. Like we're looking at an average right now. So I am basically halfway done with the soul, but carbonadium, it's very far. Carbonadium was, I don't know, more like 8,000. I'm just going to count it as 8,000. So 20% of 8,000 is 1,600, which would make it 6,400, which would make it pretty much less than halfway through with the carbonadium. It's going to take a long time, yes. Especially with the fact that this event doesn't stay for too long, so I won't be able to take advantage of it for the whole duration of my tier 4ing of Zeus. I will only have 8 more days. Worst case, I will need 4 more days to even unlock his potential. Not a huge issue, because while I'm waiting, I'm gathering materials, but still, 8 days is not going to be enough, I think, to gather the amount that I was mentioning here. So part of his tier 4ing process will be discounted, and part of it will not. So, no, Thanos Vips shows averages. Oh, it shows averages, so yay. Could be even more, I guess, because I need to do it for other purchases as well. I don't know if I am going, if I'm coming back, but definitely gonna do the dollar endorsement shit. Don't worry, in 2 to 3 years, you'll have forgotten about him. I already tier 4'd him. That's nice for you, bruh. I have to finish him and then be done with Doctor Doom after that, and then Hercules, and then I can finally tier 4 good characters. Ugh. How is it like for newbies now, though? The grinding and stuff. You do know I play all the stuff in the game like you. Takes only an hour and a half, maybe a bit longer if you consider story mode, but story mode you can just let it go on autoplay. If you have a PC and you use an emulator, it's perfect. So yeah, I would definitely suggest that it's nice to start now. You can actually do a lot, and you don't need a lot of time to do it. Okay. What else do we need to do? Let's get our rewards, I guess. I don't know if I calculated shit right. Maybe I needed more soul. I really don't know. But we will know once I actually get his potential. I'm going to be super mad if he unlocks his potential tomorrow, though, because I could have just waited one more day and I could have done the stream, but whatever. We'll do the next stream anyway, and we'll have tier 4 freaking Sharon Rogers and level 80 Zeus. You know, it's going to still be fine. The fact that the Shadowland chest rewards get reset after 6 days and a half, that's actually also really nice, because I'll still have the discount for the last day or last couple of days, so I might have a bit more soul or a bit more carbonadium depending on which one I need, thanks to that. But yeah, this is overwhelming, not coming back. 5.5k of soul should be fine. What about carbonadium? We'll know in a couple of days. I just really hate the fact that I had to stream without him being level 80. Kind of sucks that I had to do that, but oh well. We were really not getting lucky. today was the only day that I got more than 8% of potential unlocked. Like I got from 41 point something, I got to 65.47. 6.5k carbonadium or so. I used almost 6k. Nice. So yeah, definitely less than halfway there anyway. I'm not gonna count them, but let me know if they give a lot of crystals for free. They did give a lot of crystals for free on the anniversary, but they're not doing a lot of that this time. They might. One thing that we have to keep in mind is that they might do that. Technically, if you think about it, they have posted, I don't know if, I'm sorry guys. Let me know if you can hear me again. Where is the camera? Oh no, there's no camera. Give me a second. Really sorry guys. I have a monitor down here where I keep my streaming manager thing, and it's very easy for me to close it because the mouse goes directly at the X button when I try to do something down here on the screen where my mouse is right now. And it doesn't fucking prompt you if you want to close it or not when you're live. I'm gonna go on their Discord and be like, bro, can you fucking add this such an easy feature that you don't have? Because it's been ending my stream every week now. I keep closing it accidentally. Sorry. Will let me know if they give a lot. Yeah, if the discount only applies to 3 out of 4 gears, is still a win. Yeah, it's still a win, of course. Even if I only get 1 day of a discount, I still gonna be a win because I'm just gathering the materials anyway. But yeah, I can't complain. It would be the same if I would get his potential first day, and if I get it like right at the end, because it's still gonna be the same amount of materials. I just will save it. So I can't hate it. But yeah, as I was saying, they had a lot of crystal. They gave us a lot of crystals on the anniversary event, and I'm thinking maybe they're gonna do the same thing here, because if you remember, and this is where I got interrupted. If you remember, for the Black Friday event, they have posted this kind of a calendar of events thing with a couple of the events just pretty much hidden because like they didn't announce them yet. Maybe they're gonna do the same thing and give us another 10,000 free crystals. Maybe I'm gonna be stupid enough to actually spend those on rolling for the new Avengers card. I'm just kidding. I maybe should spend them trying to get a CDP, or at the same time I could spend them on changing CDPs around, like rages and judgments. I don't know. There are 2 more weeks of events. Doubt it is that many crystals. I mean, for the anniversary they gave us a lot of crystals. Even if they give us half of that, it's actually amazing, so can't complain. They already gave us almost 2,000 crystals. Like on average, I would guess maybe that's how much a lot of players got. Apart from those players who got a 5,000 crystal drop or a 1,000 crystal drop on the event. The new card is good only if you have many competition. Comps? What's comps? You mean competition CDPs? Is Instinct not good for judgments and rages? Like, I would rather have a card that gives me instinct attack instead of card that gives me just critical damage, critical rate. CDP of competition. Why is Instinct not good for the rest? Like, instinct attack should still help with artifacts. Should improve characters that have artifacts equipped. Don't discourage me from getting that card. I'm not gonna get it because there's no free way to get it, so that would mean I would not get it. But it's still interesting. We're gonna do a couple of dimension mission clears right now. Without competition, you don't have the instinct critical stats. If you have many tier 4s, also it can be good. Yeah, because I have a lot of tier 4s. If I were you, I would only spend on getting rages. I could also just save that, save those crystals And his rage is on the shop now. Instinct stat is different than instinct attack. No, I mean, wait a second. Let me find that card really quick. Just a sec. I'm not going to end it just yet because I'm also waiting for the boost points to fill up so I can do some dimension mission clears. And we can talk a bit longer. So this card, right? Increase instinct attack by 20%. It's not a huge amount when you think about it. It's just 20%, but it could be pretty useful. And look at this. So if we're talking about Doctor Strange, right? And I have his artifact. It says, oh, let me open it here because I can't read it. It says there's a 10% chance when time freezing effect is used, blah, blah, has a 10% plus total instinct times 0.3%. So 30% of total instinct, which if you have, I don't know, 2,000 instinct plus 20% of that, that's 2,400. And 30% of that, it's a lot less, of course. I don't know how the math would go, right? But essentially, if you have a lot more instinct or an increase of instinct, it should help artifacts. Instinct attack does not help artifacts. It does. It should, because essentially it says of total instinct. Really? Total instinct is different from instinct attack? Why? Wait a second. So if I go here, right? Instinct, like which one is total instinct? Oh, it's this one here. Okay. Yeah, I was doing that. So how do you get this? Wait, let me see. It should say it here. Maybe not here, on the other question mark. Instinct. So how do you get the instinct? Top left, instinct attack, bottom right, total instinct on that. Yeah, I'm seeing this, but I'm like, how do you get the rest? Is every character 100% of its own instinct and then the rest is 50%? Or is that not how it works? Plus, how do I know how much cruelty, how much order, how much destruction I have? Is it just the amount of characters of that type that you have on your account? Or how does this even fucking get? Well, maybe it says it here. 4 types of instinct. The scale with character rank and levels. Instinct, inflict instinct damage to enemies in battle, leading basic attack. Stats are not affected by buffs or debuffs that affect it. Doesn't matter. Based on percentages, such as critical. Instinct stats are more effective against players with less totems. Doesn't say. That is own stats plus sword stats plus artifacts roll. Oh yeah, because depending on what type of instinct your artifact has, you get more or less. Okay. So yeah, when I upgrade artifacts that are the wrong instinct, I only get half of that, but it's still better than just leaving it unleveled up. But the other one you said was sword stats and his own stats. Okay, I guess. So sword stats. This is instinct attack, so it's fine. I guess you get it here. Yeah, you get order increase. Yeah. Okay. So it's from swords. I am not gonna change swords to get those, but okay. Destruction increase. Yeah. Okay, archive. Yeah, archive as well. I've done almost all of the archive stuff that I could. The swords themselves can give one of the 4 instincts. Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. Bro, you still didn't tell me about rages being on store. I'm gonna have to touch you. I don't know if they're on the store, bro. Let me check, I guess. Store. Dimension chest. It's a chance up of all CDPs. I don't like this. I wouldn't do it. But still, okay, so I read that. That's fine. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. So, okay, I guess I don't want that card then. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. Less trouble for me, I guess. This card is not getting blue fucking stars. I'm so mad. It's this last one that has all that has to be all attack and blue. But I also got one of these and it wasn't critical damage. But I'm not gonna reroll it. It's fine. I don't care. No need to touch now. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm good. I'll do a couple of dimension mission clears, brother. Oh, one more. Nice. Or two more. So, really sucks that we have to wait so long for the tier 4 selector. They could have done it like they usually do, where they just say, okay, event is out now, you can get it first day. That feels a lot more cool, I guess. And I get less impatient. I think it's gonna happen on Wednesday, right? Assuming you've, not missed any day, it should be on Wednesday. That would be great. Oh, crap. I removed the blue one, sorry. Yep, that's good. So here, I need 75 clears of dimension missions. I will do a few more clears even today because, the day has not ended yet. There's a lot of boost points we can still gather up. But we need 3 more days of timeline battle. So tomorrow, it's Monday. It's off for Albania because it's like our day of the alphabet. It's actually pretty cool that I'm off. And this week is also going to be pretty nice because Friday should be off as well because it's the 28th. It's our flag day. 29 is our Independence Day. So we have 28 and 29 off. 29 is a Saturday, so it will fall on Monday. So Monday is going to be off as well. Day of the alphabet, yes. So we have a lot of days off. The first is actually another day off, which is like the day of youngsters. It's kind of like where a lot of people try to, overthrow the Communist Party in a sense. So it's kind of like the youngsters or the new age day. But I don't know. I don't think I would have 2 days off because essentially what we usually do is if a day off falls on a weekend, it becomes a day off on Monday. So 28 is Friday, it's going to be off. 29 is Saturday, it should fall on Monday, but Monday is also a day off. I don't know if Tuesday becomes off as well. I don't think so. 1st of December is the Romanian National Day. That's awesome. Awesome. That's good to know, man. Remind me to, congratulate you guys. So yeah, 3 days. That's gonna be on Wednesday. So Wednesday we will have Sharon Rogers at tier 4, and by that time I'm hoping we will also have Odin with his potential unlocked, and I would have started to upgrade him. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. There's not much else we need to do. World event is on, but I did the second one as well, so we're done here too. How many rages can you get for free? How many deluxe packs are worth buying now? I don't remember. I think like 3 rages, maybe 4. I don't know. There's quite a few. But deluxe packs that are worth it, it's just depending on you, what you like and what you don't. It doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, Zeus and maybe Mags. What about Jean? Is she not good enough for you, huh? Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for me. There's not much else that we need to do in the game, so I guess we'll leave it here. Thank you very much to everybody who joined. Again, a lot of fun to do Shadowland with you guys. I'm really sorry I waited this long. I really wanted to have Zeus unlocked. A genius meta for nothing, except maybe Wolbus Legend pushing. I don't know. I feel like she's a lot of fun, and she's not bad in timeline, maybe. I don't know. Either way, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be super excited to finally have... What, already? Yeah, you were very fucking late. You came on the last 2 floors. What can I do? But yeah, next week we will have we will have Sharon Rogers at tier 4. Finally, such a crazy good character. You won't win anything high in time 1 battle with Jean. I know, but I already have her, so I guess she's fine for me. And she has a rage on me. She's not fully PvP built, so... I thought you get like 1 rage, 1 energy for free only. No, there's like a few rages you can get, because there's a few more legendary battles you can get them from. So there's one on Ant-Man, there's one on the first one, I think. No, not the first one, I think the second one. There's one on Captain Marvel's one. I think there's a CDP selector in general on one of them. So I think there's like 4 you could get. Ghost Rider is better than Jean Grey for PvP. Really? Ghost Rider is PvP? Oh god. Thank you, but no, I'm building him for PvE. But yeah, we'll have Sharon Rogers finally at tier 4. We will have Zeus finally unlocked, and I will have started to build him. So a lot of fun stuff. For sure, I will not have the new GPU by then. The new GPU will be on my system by the week after, because they said 10 business days. So 10 business days is days of work, not including weekends and days off, but it's coming for Kosovo, so Kosovo doesn't have the same days off as us. So thankfully I don't have to consider Monday and Friday and the next Monday as days off. It should work as business days. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't wait for that GPU. It's insane. Thank you guys again for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Only from Legendary Battles. Yeah, I think so. But when you start playing, I guess we can check further. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next stream. It was a lot of fun. I think it went well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.